All right. So, just to recollect my thought, you all were going into room 120. Sorry, 126. You were heading into room 26, correct?
I kind of believe so, but let me pop up the
Your
map.
map there, and
Yeah,
does
you're
it
the
look like?
navigator, Charles.
I don't know if I'm the navigator, but
Okay, well, the guy with the map.
let, let me find this map here.
Yeah, I'm looking. I think does that look like the one you were headed towards?
Bringing it up so I can see it large on my screen here,
Either
and
26 or 24. I suppose it could have been 25.
I think you're right. 26, because you had us coming down the long
Long, then you
corridor hallway, and then it wide, and it looked for what we could see from where we were. We couldn't see any of the information that would be really into 23, but we saw that it wide and went what would that be, east into 26, and I think that's where folks decided to go on last call. If not, since that's the general recall, unless someone knows better, that's where it is, I'd say.
26. 25, 26.
And let's see here. I'll bring that up, and I will. Is it this one? No, not that one. It's this one. We'll put that right on up there.
I didn't even realize there were numbers on that map last time.
Well, it's whatever I can find that they have up on the net when I look for those, and this one just happens to have is set up for the numbers and such, so it makes it easier to, especially in this case, makes it easier to go ahead and describe. Because
should we kill some giants?
Okay.
That puts us coming down this way. That's backwards. Why is that backwards? I had to
heading down the icy cavern, where it's pretty much just rock on the side with patches of ice here and there, and the ceiling is covered in ice, and the pale blue light barely ekes through all the layers of ice that you are under, just barely dimly lighting the area. Suddenly, a loud booming voice echoes throughout the caverns, and it says, "Atreus, you have betrayed my desires." Flames start erupting around Atreus' feet into this pentagram. He's like, "What? I have not done such. I have no not to hear. No, Atreus, you will answer for the crimes I have heard about." And the flames raise higher and higher, engulfing him. And then you hear him, Atreus cry out, "No, I have done nothing." And then clap of brimstone. You can smell the sulfur in the air. There's just a scorched mark on the ground where Atreus stood.
It sucks.
It's okay. He'll be back. I'm assuming he'll ride his deeds with Asmodeus.
Yeah, but it's like I'm talking about from Lone Hunter's perspective. He's saying that sucks.
I sniffed the air. Did someone fart?
What the hell just happened? In character, by the way. Why Snow piss off that guy?
Shit. I don't know. Who was that guy?
I don't know.
All I know is a loud, stinking breath. The boy needs to go ahead and chew on some mint or sweet grass once in a while.
Is the circle still there? Do I know what the circle means?
You see the scorched remains of a pentagram in a circle. Give me a religion/arcana check. Your choice.
All the Arcana could I actually have that?
Okay.
Well, that's what happens when you're fucking paladin of Osmodeus. Out of game, by the way.
18 plus 7's, yeah, like 25.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's definitely the symbol of a devil lord. You're not sure which, but you know that is a devil. That is a powerful symbol of a devil lord, of an archdevil.
Damn, he
Okay.
wasn't fast enough to dodge that one, was he? Shit. What are we gonna do? We're down a man.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know.
Come in.
And to be honest, Lone Hunter's not being quiet about it. He's
The voice wasn't quiet, and up ahead in the cavern, you will hear booming voice.
Atreus just got taken by a devil lord.
holy.
Do you know what? I don't think voices matter at all, because I remember last time that like they were watching us approach, and Michael said it's just going to be an initiative when we begin.
Oh yeah, okay. So you're.
I think.
Do you remember that? Because he was looking around the corner at us.
I think the giants are as shocked as we are, though.
Yeah, they're stuck as well.
That's why there's no surprise.
Tall.
I say
4 foot tall. One of them is. The other one's only about 1 foot tall.
Oh.
Big, almost coal black skin with coal black eyes, as wide as they are tall, almost thick like giant dwarves, with big black bushy beards and big black bushy eyebrows.
Okay. That's what we see?
Yes.
Does Lone Hunter's
wearing plate armor?
Does Lone Hunter recognize these as a type of giant?
They are definitely a giant. You would be surprised if they were not.
Well, no. We've been in other places where they weren't exactly giants. He's trying to discern the species.
Give me a survival check.
All right.
Or maybe Arcana. Nature.
I gotta let the dogs in.
Huh?
Survival of. Let me get over here so I'm on the right one here, I think. Where the heck? Yeah, right over here. The survival check on this is a 12.
You're not sure what type they are, but you know these are different types that you have not encountered yet.
Okay, that's what he was trying to. So his reaction is going to be, these are devil giants. Be prepared.
Not so far off. They're wearing
well, you know, after this loud voice, the brimstone, being told that there was a sign of a great devil. I could see him with his 10 intelligence thinking that way.
All right, and everybody give me an initiative roll, please.
31 for...
The bigger one is in the front. The smaller one, who is not dressed in plate armor, is behind him and a little to the left, behind me.
31 for Lone Hunter.
All right, just
natural 20.
Going first. Awesome.
So 20, 24.
24. You'll be going second, I'm assuming.
You can certainly assume that.
What about you there?
I'm getting there.
Charter.
All right. What do I?
How about he use any voice song? Yeah. I don't think I have. Anyway, we must have started rested because I've now got any spell slots gone. So yeah, should be good.
I think you short rested after the 5 frost giants.
Yes, we did, because that's when I gave Atreus Shatter.
You gave the some of the
Shatter Spike because he said he needed.
Oh no, Shatter Spike's gone.
And I attuned to the Frostbrand.
Well, with advantage, I rolled a 6.
Dude, sorry, Sharda. With advantage.
Yeah, I rolled a 2 and a 4 on the dice.
That one is barbarian abilities you get high level.
Oh yeah, yes it is.
Okay.
I can't. Here, I'll tell you what level even.
Advantage it's just it's pretty cool.
Yeah, but if you could roll good.
Not the end all be all, right?
It's all right. I mean, Lone Hunter gets it with the Gloomstalker at 3rd level.
Yeah.
And it does make a difference sometimes. If I roll fairly high, I don't usually re-roll again because the odds of beating it. It's like this one. I rolled a natural 20, so I maxed it on out.
Okay, so you didn't even roll a second one? Like,
no, why?
It ain't better.
It ain't gonna get better. I mean, 20 plus 11 is 31. That's the best Lone Hunter can do right now.
And here I am with it. I got 20 and I got 24.
Okay, 7th level Feral Instinct, it's called.
Ah, cool. I like it. All right, Lone Hunter, what would you like to do? There's a large, 24-foot tall devil giant. Black skin, black eyes, full plate armor. Well, not full plate, like plate mail, like 1st edition plate mail.
Okay.
Current half plate.
Current half plate.
What Lone Hunter will do is, as a bonus action on the one closest to him. How far away are they?
Let's go with 30 feet. How's that sound?
Oh, that's okay to me. I just wanted to make sure he was in range of my spell. We'll place Hunter's Mark on him. And then for his action, he will go ahead and hide. Because I think that's pretty much about, I know I could attack.
You get 3 round 1.
Yeah, I know.
Huh?
But yeah, I'll attack. What the heck? That way, then I'll see. Let's see here. First arrow will be a 19.
That will hit.
Second arrow will be a, what's that? 16, I think. 9 and 7, or 9 and 8. 17.
That will miss still.
Say what?
17 is a miss.
Okay. And
yeah, he's wearing plate mail, right?
The second and the last one is a that's 23.
Yeah, that'll hit. 2 hits, 1 miss.
Okay.
The arrow that missed bounced off his plate armor because let's just face it, he is literally the broadside of a barn. You're not actually missing. You know?
Yeah. And let's see here, 2d6 for that.
No sneak, but you'll get your hunter's mark.
Yeah. And that. And let's see here. We're talking a okay. There's 8 plus 6, 14. 21. And then 24 points of piercing damage.
Oh, okay.
As far as that. Well, piercing and force damage from the hunter's mark.
He says in giant. You will pay for that.
And let's see here. I gotta move. They're 30 feet away. Do I see a place in the cavern I can move to gain some cover?
You have to move back down the hallway to where it starts to bend up again.
Okay, then that's what I'll do.
Uh-huh.
And that, I think that eats up everything I can do at the moment.
All right. Serena, what would you like to do?
Serena begins the boy's song. And she's going to move up to where the ones not in plate armor. And she's going to attack.
The one not in plate armor is behind.
Oh.
Behind the one
screw
it. Takes up pretty much the whole cave entrance, and then just left a little bit, looking around his shoulder, is the one not in plate armor, who's a little shorter also.
I'm gonna cast haste on myself, and then move up to the one in plate armor and attack with my
bonus haste action.
Yeah, attack with my rapier, because my flame tongue isn't lit yet. So. 24.
That will hit. Ah! Stab me in my foot, will you? He says, giant.
I will, I said in giant. He takes 9 points of damage.
King Snur will hear of this insolence. All right, anything else for you?
No.
Okay. You could light it with your bonus action.
My bonus action was the boy's song.
Oh, my bad. Okay. Dude, the servant reaches down and picks up a boulder, slings it between the head over at the person who's far away, who he can't see yet, Shardak. I'll be a total of 25 to hit you, Shardak.
Oh yeah, that clobbers me, and of course I'm not raged yet, and I'm already wounded.
Hey, if it makes you feel any better, you beat the ambassador in the initiative.
Actually, it does make me feel better.
I think the ambassador is the fire giant that I'm fighting.
26 plus 7, 33 points of bludgeoning damage as you are hit by a rock.
Damn, brother.
How much?
33.
37.
37?
33.
That's what I thought I heard. But still, 33. Damn.
You're bludgeoned by a rock. When you get that, you can rage as a reaction to taking damage ability. Not yet, huh?
Or what you would call it, that endless rage, where you just never stop raging unless you're like incapacitated or whatever.
That sounds awesome.
That sounds
sounds like my dad. Just constant rage.
Endless fury.
Yeah.
All right, it's your turn, Shardak. What would you like to do?
Which guy did they attack? The ambassador?
Yes.
We attacked the guy in play. Yeah.
Okay, good. I am going to rage. Well, I'll draw my sword Waith.
There he is. Slay him. Slay the fire giant.
Yeah, I told you, fire giant.
What did he say? Fire giant? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I know my giants.
Chat.
Well,
so do I.
Slay the fire giant then. Rage, Great Weapon Master. Oh, and Reckless. What the hell?
Right.
I wasn't gonna, but
What is his strength? Oh, wow. Did you know that fire giants have a +3 dexterity saving throw?
yeah, they're quick like flame.
I don't know.
Hot shit. All right. Okay, come on.
Oh, shit.
Hey.
And now.
You draw away and sling him over your head, charging wildly towards the fire giant's way, screaming, "Yes, yes, stick me in him now! That is your goal! That is your point!"
There it is.
That blood is like hot chocolate to
Ooh.
me.
23 for my first attack.
That will hit, and you will have it. Well, you already have advantage, but you will have double advantage as I rolled his saving throw already, and he falls to the ground like a fucking truck. Most unceremoniously, is pushed to the ground.
34 points of damage on that attack.
Oh. Ice chunks fall from the ceiling under the crushing weight of his fall.
And 19 to attack.
That will hit as well.
Ooh, good. I'm gonna go to a different app because that's just... They changed my fucking app and it's just jumbled.
Alright.
Feels jumbled.
Uh-huh.
If that makes sense.
I agree. If they reformat something, I'm just like, where the is this? And then get used to having things in the same place, you know?
Yeah, totally.
Why did I stay in combat with this guy? I'm an idiot.
A total of 29 for the second attack.
I was curious myself, but that's okay. Oh, fuck! Oh, you die! This guy doesn't die, but it is his turn now. He will stand up, rise to his feet, towering over you two, draw his great sword from his back, and bring the first stroke down upon you, Shardak.
All right.
For a 27 to hit you.
Of course.
Sorry.
That's all right.
What is his damage again? Oh, that's right. 6d6. That is a lot of d6s.
It is.
He's casting Fireball. Uh, 6, 10, 13, 14, 18 plus 7, 21 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
As he brings the great sword down upon you, which you can then, And then he brings it down upon you for, I don't know, does this hit your raging? It's now a 25 is what he rolled to hit. Your blade songing, which is 23, right?
Yes, Adam Hastings, that's 25.
25. 25 is what he got.
I shield.
And that is not what he got. He does not get a 30.
Yeah.
He would need a little bit higher on his roll than a 14 on the die to hit that. Okay. As he's towering over both of you, he brings it down. He's about to just smack you right in, and you wave your arm, and a mystical shield appears. I just can't quite force it past that area. You pesky elf. You will die. King Snur will hear of this outrage. And he says that all giant.
Yep. I do. I understand giant, so.
Yeah.
Like
Lone Hunter.
everyone understands giant except Shardak. Even Shardak's sword knows giant.
Lone Hunter will take.
Giants, you pick up their tongue.
Lone Hunter will take 2 more shots.
Look, there he is. Slay the little arrow slinger.
And he'll miss on the first one, being a 14. And the second one, damn, that was even worse. That's a 13 on the second one. So both those arrows go and ding off the ice side of the cave and ricochet past them. And then as a bonus action, Lone Hunter's hiding. And his stealth on that one will be a 11 plus that. That'll be a 22.
That's not bad. You know, their actually perception is not bad at all. These are not big, stupid giants.
No, they're not. They're not. Out of player, out of character, knowing that they are meant to be impressive.
Yeah. Well, their average intelligence, I suppose, is 10, which, that's human average intelligence.
Yep.
Do you consider humans to be stupid? Yeah, kinda.
It could be on things.
Okay. Ryan, I'm sorry. Serena, it is your show. You're up. What would you like to do?
Serena runs through the giant's leg, stabbing into his knee joint with her rapier.
No.
21 to hit.
I will kill you, you bug, for this insolence. Yes.
Find a new insult, big man. That's 8 damage.
Get some strength in that arm to hurt me more, little
wimp. She then moves up to one of the giants throwing rocks. Yes. Speaks the command word for her flame tongue, which ignites with flame, and she then makes her second attack on him with flame tongue.
Okay.
23.
That will hit.
15 points of damage.
How much of that was fire?
4.
4?
Yeah, I rolled a 6 on the piercing damage, so 10 total, because I've got Dex for +4, and then 4 for the. So these are fire giants then?
Yes.
Okay. And for my haste action, actually no, I'm gonna move to the other giant and attack him with my flame tongue for my haste action.
What other giant? Because you attacked both of them. There's only 2.
I thought there were 3.
There's 2.
Oh, I attacked the same guy again then. Okay. Flame tongue. Okay, I can still technically do more damage with that, even though he's resistant to fire damage. That is 19 points of fire damage, 10 of his fire.
10 of that 10, was fire?
19 points of damage, 10 of his fire.
Okay.
And then she's going to move out of combat with everyone.
How far?
How big is the room?
The chamber is kind of odd shaped. It continues on, heading east a little bit, the corridor does, but the giants are in the northern part. It is triangular let us call it 50 feet by 50 feet.
All right, so I can be anywhere. Is there anywhere that I can take cover?
There is a chest or a barrel. There's a table. Stools. Yes. I'll say you can get.
I'll maybe hide in the table. Like that'll give me like half cover, I think. So
yeah. Give you half cover. Yep.
Done.
Then it is the servant's turn. One, two, rock at. No, you hid. 1, 2, 3. He helps his master Snur against Shardak. 4, 5, 6. He runs and chases the little elf. He runs and chases down the little elf.
Damn
it.
And pulls out his club. And brings it down upon your head twice. For a... that's just going to miss, I think. No, it's a little bit more going to miss, but it's still going to miss.
Yeah.
As he brings it down twice upon your head. Like, oh, you nimble little thing, stay still. He said,
why would I stay still when you're trying to hit me?
So I can hit you.
I don't really want you to hit me, though. Like, this isn't...
It doesn't matter what you want.
I think it does matter what I want. I deserve to have a say in this.
This isn't a democracy. This is the unofficial realm of King Snur. Wherever the ambassador is the realm of King Snur. Even in Yawning Yaga's abode, this room is King Snur's territory. And what King Snur wishes is happening, and King Snur's wishes are best determined by ambassador. Shardak, what would you like to do?
I do not know your plan, Giant. But
I can tell you his plan. His plan is to die.
But I'm putting an end to it.
His plan.
And I'm going to attack the fire giant?
Yes. Stick me in him. We can take him down this round.
Does a 14 hit?
It does not, you fool. What are you doing? He's over there. Stick me there. The weak spot. Don't
there?
Be uselessly against his armor.
All right, and I will.
Can the sword? Oh! Can the sword make the help action?
Well, by the way, just to let you know, I'm not recklessing. I rolled a 21 this time for my second attack.
There you go. That will get him.
I'm not recklessing. That hurts too much. I'm already fucking.
Yeah.
Pretty damn hurt. $13 plus 19 is 32 points of damage.
Yes. Snur's ambassador is still up.
And, well, that was two attacks, so...
Does he... I'm sorry, I didn't make his saving throw to see if he fell.
Yeah, but he'd just stand up. Yeah. Just go anyways. Alright, and that's it. I'm done. I just take 2 slashes. Only one of them connects. The other one bounces off of his plate.
We could have had him this round if you hadn't just banged me uselessly against his plate. Next time, why don't you just throw yourself into his gaping maws? Snur's ambassador will bring his giant greatsword down upon you, Shardak, striking at you twice for 23 and a nat 1. Crank. Clank.
Yay!
Well, the first one smashes into you for, wow, that's a lot of 3s. 9, 13, 18, 20 plus 7, 27. And the other one, it just it slips and clangs and falls down and scatters about 20 feet up the corridor away. And he sits there and he goes, "Curses, this damn ice cave ruining my grip on my sword."
Make more excuses there, odiferous, sulfurous one.
Does he say that in common then?
He did not. All giants speak.
I just assume that Waith is constantly translating.
If you want. You fool, that's what he said. He's mocking you, fool. Alright, Lone Hunter. He's looking a little woozy. You're sitting there going that the reason his sword slipped out of his hand is it's covered in blood that's just running down his arm from one of the arrow wounds that you had that shot him in the neck.
Lone Hunter will go ahead and take 2 more shots.
All right.
The first one is a 22.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And the second one is a 17.
Miss.
And let's see here. There.
You will get time though, because Lone Hunter Chardak is anyway.
And so he gets, let's see here. That's 7. That is 5. That's 12. Plus 8 is 20. Plus 3, 4, 24 points of damage.
No.
And then as my bonus action, I will go ahead and move my hunter's mark from the guy that just fell, if he's dead, so I can, and over to the next guy.
The servant.
And as a am I behind cover at the moment?
You can be.
All right, I'll move and make sure that I'm behind cover. And then as a free action, I'll holler on down in giant. Ugly, puny one, you will be next. Look at the sharp points of my fingers that stick out of your master.
He actually looks over when he heard the ambassador fall. He's like, "Oh my fucking god!"
And that's everything I can do.
You shocked, Serena. Your go.
All right.
Read here if it says anything about him, like the servant being like, "Oh, what am I going to do?"
I slash at him. Oh, out. $26.
That will hit.
Not quite as good this time. That is 9 piercing damage and 3 fire.
9 piercing and 3 fire.
23.
That will also hit.
Uh, 10 piercing damage, 4 fire.
All right.
His attack. 25.
That will hit as well.
Uh, 10 piercing, 7 fire.
It's 29 piercing damage.
Mm-hmm. And with the bonus act, sorry, what?
Math is hard. Okay, I'm good.
And then as my bonus action, I'm gonna attack with my rapier.
Oh,
Natural 20.
oh, you suck.
I think he said that before I stabbed him with the rapier, so. At 19 points of piercing. And then I run behind Shardak.
You're not safer from me. As he reaches into his bag and pulls out another rock. I will get you. Oh, he got you.
He did?
He got you. Shields don't function on crits.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, it's better than 66.
Yeah, I'm not. It's better than that, I suppose, yeah. Always look on the bright side. And I doubt he'll do as much damage as that one guy did that he got rebuked and killed himself. Was that a frost giant who critted you or something like that?
Yeah.
$47 points of damage. As the rock just bam hits you correct. You run behind Shardak and you turn around to look. You know, and you're like, oh, I'm safe. Pow! And as soon as that happens, you get caught in the face with a rock from his bag. And you're like, strike!
I spend a 5th level spell slot as a reaction to reduce the damage by 25.
Alright.
So I take 22.
Oh, it got him, but as it hits you and smacks you right in the face, the magical energy dissipates all around it. And it kind of plops off to the side a little bit. And the giant looks weird and confused.
Boy, singer, motherfucker.
That since the Fire Giant Ambassador went down, and then there's just this assistant, how far away is he?
He would be about 40 feet away from you.
That would be about perfect for me.
Okay.
So I will, I'll just turn my attention to him.
The body of his ambassador and
yeah, I turn my attention to him, and I'll run. I'll even leap over a part of this fire giant as I rush towards this guy with my sword, and I'm just covered in blood. My winter furs are they gotta get dry cleaned. They're just covered in so much
there's
blood.
no prestidigitation that can clean this up.
Yeah, theirs and mine. It's just
It's not red, and it's not black like a demon, but it's black like oil.
Yeah.
Stomp on the ambassador's throat as you leap over him.
Yeah, I will. I'll use him for leverage. I'll use him for leverage so I can use him as a springboard to just go flying. So in that case, since I'm doing this leaping attack, I'll even attack reckless.
Yeah. Okay.
It's such a cinematic moment. It's almost like watching Conan coming down old Arnold with his big old sword.
Does a 15 hit?
Yes, he is not wearing plate armor.
Oh, thank heavens.
This guy has no fire giant categories except for the fire immunity.
32 points of slashing damage for the first attack.
Ow! Wait a second. He stays upright.
Okay, so
he is woozy though.
And my second attack hit him with a 23.
Oh yeah.
So the first attack I make like a flying leap and I hack him, and the second attack is just me like my weight hanging on my sword.
As you slide down.
Yeah, as I slide down, my feet eventually hit the floor.
Because I got a feeling, yeah, your pluses to hit will kill him. He had 45. You did 32. It leaves him with 13.
And I did 33 more.
Negative 20. No. He just came in, stubbed it right, and then you slid down his body with weight, splitting him open as it goes down, releasing his bowels all over you. You're just covered in this big pile of red, bloody ropes is what it looks like.
Ugh.
I mean, completely covered. This guy's huge.
Oh, yeah. Like, what do we figure it out? Like, over 4 tons?
Yeah. Well, this guy's technically a hill giant.
Oh, he's a hill?
No, he's a fire giant, but he's got the stats of a hill giant. Plus 5.
Oh. I get it. Yeah. Yeah. Phew!
Oh, let's say fire giants are only 18 feet tall. That's funny.
Yeah, but they're so broad, though.
Yeah.
Because they are. They're proportioned like dwarves.
Yeah.
Well, before I let go of my rage, I just look around, make sure there's nothing else.
There's nothing else moving. The room has a rough table, a bench, several stools, a large brazier, and 2 sacks.
Lone Hunter will start coming forward and collecting what arrows he can and that he shot, and he'll
Serena falls to the ground for 6 seconds.
And he'll search the ambassador's body while he's getting his arrows out of his corpse.
Body, you find he's wearing his giant size full plate. He also has a giant size greatsword, freaking huge, right? Freaking huge. But nothing else of really note on his person.
Okay. Lone Hunter will go ahead and, if that's the case, reclaim his arrows, and then he'll take his head as a trophy. And being
sorry, but gotta go for a while.
Yep.
Sorry.
Being as big as
wrong. No, on the giant's body itself, yes, you do find a sack. It is a padded sack. And in it you find a statue of a bear rampant with topaz eyes. A solid silver statue of a bear rampant with topaz eyes. And it is stamped on the bottom with the sign of Jarl Yarmer Yager, the frost giant Jarl.
Okay.
It says, "To my lord King Snow." That's what you find on the ambassador's body.
Okay. Great. Well, I'll take that sack with that in it and that information.
Tall, like statue?
Say what?
It's about 3 or 4 feet tall.
Okay.
Rampant polar bear, silver statue of a rampant bear with topaz eyes.
All right. And that's going to take up a element, a fairly good element in my time. So whatever the other guys are doing, I know. Yeah, but I know our elf fainted.
No, just give me a minute.
Johnny, like, it takes longer for me to piss than that.
I really only need 6 seconds, but I'm just need to rest for a second.
You're getting awful weak at the knees there. Pointy eared.
Magic sometimes comes at a price. I'll be all right.
All right, as long as you're going to be all right. You don't need any assistance, do you, little one?
No, I'm fine.
All right. I think that's reasonable for Lone Hunter asking that from the corpse of the ambassador.
You found the letter on the ambassador?
Say what?
Did you find like a letter on the ambassador or something? Did I hear that right?
No, all I found was the sack with a statue in it that's almost as tall as you are.
Okay.
Of a polar bear with strange topaz eyes gleaming out in the eerie light of the ice caverns, looking real and ferocious. But it does have an inscription on the bottom from the Jarl to this King Snarl or something like this.
Speaking of which, this is like a perfect mood game here for me right now. We're having here, I should show you guys. Just quick. Okay. Turn camera on. Oh, it kind of slowed down.
Hey, look at this.
Kind of looks like our neighborhood.
Hey, it's still here too, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
it kind of slowed down.
We haven't had snow yet, so yeah.
I mean, we just got a dusting. That's all. I mean, it didn't stick to the roads or the sidewalks or anything, but it'll stick to the grass. But it's only like a dusting. It doesn't cover it or anything.
Yeah. No, and it wasn't as impressive as when I let the dogs out a few minutes ago. It was just like, I'm like, uh-oh, blizzard.
Coming down real good? Uh-huh.
It was, yeah. And blowing. Fuck, was it blowing? And as the Ukrainians all say around here, snoink and bloink.
Yeah.
Snoink and bloink.
Yeah, we're supposed to get some more tonight. We had some real early this morning that covered back up some of the snow that we had earlier, and that started to melt and like that. And tonight and tomorrow we're supposed to get little small stuff about 3 to 5 inches each day.
Yeah. That's kind of what it looks like we're going to be getting. Except we don't have the luxury of getting a fucking melt in between.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah,
well, we got lucky on that one.
But that's all we got is a dusting, nothing much. But hey, it snowed. It's November. What do you want? I live in the city, right?
Yeah, and it's not too terribly cold. Like Fahrenheit, it's about 14 wise.
Fuck
oh
that.
shit! you're a lot colder than we are. We're sitting at about 33, 34.
Yeah.
Oh, you lucky bastard. Oh, you lucky bastard never had it so good. We're like 29.
I love it.
Oh yeah, but we could be cold now. Like we could normally be around like -4. Maybe not normally, but
It happens.
not unusual.
It got
Not unusual.
-6 here one year, a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that. Oh my god, it's just so cold. -6. I mean, the air temperature.
-6.
Not like wind chill or anything. Fucking air temperature.
Yeah. Well, a few years ago, I can't remember exactly. Could be even 10 years ago now. I always laughed that I called it. It was Mars weather.
Yeah.
It was -52 without the wind chill.
Yeah, just air.
Like once you go, well, that's 52 like Celsius. So let's see about.
I know it's -44 Celsius and -44 Fahrenheit are the same temperature.
Is it 44? I thought it was 40.
Oh, maybe it's 40 then. It's around.
There's even a famous song around here. In the 70s, it was actually like the top 10, but it's called the rodeo song. Well, it's 40 below, and I don't give a fuck. Got a heater in my truck, and I'm off to the rodeo.
Yep, I remember that one.
Yeah?
Yep, sure do.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let me pop that down. I don't need that there.
Yeah.
But I put over in the group chat the link to my weather station on Weather Underground that I have at the house. It's 32 degrees.
You have a weather station at your house?
Yes.
Fucking
A. Shall we continue?
Yeah.
No.
I need to talk about the weather more. Someone.
I'm old. I want to talk about the weather.
Yes, the good old days where the ice was strong and the snow was deep
and the north winds blow.
Yes.
Kill the rabbit.
It's freezing here. What's your point?
All right, fellas, what would you like to do?
Well,
it's cold. This is frost giant weather. It's nothing.
Shardak is like walking quite stiffly. He hasn't even put his sword away yet. He's those damn rocks hurt and shit. And that sword, that he was using, beyond a sword.
That was a big sword. Just imagine if I were that big. How much damage I could do. I swear I could take a giant's head off in one blow if I were that big.
Yeah, too bad your size wasn't proportional to your mouth.
I know. If only. Dare to dream.
Lone Hunter will say, you guys need to check out that other stuff in the room and that other small giant that was throwing rocks and boulders at you guys. And he'll say that after he gets to a point where he searched the ambassador, and he's going to look at that sword that the ambassador had, and he's going to try to heft it and see if he could pick it up.
You could drag it. You may even be able to lift it a bit with a strength check, but you got to remember, it is a two-handed sword for a huge creature.
Well, I was just going to say, it's probably like as long as he is, like 18 feet or whatever.
Yeah. You could definitely drag it. You may even be able to bench it. I don't know. You know, you're pretty strong, right?
Well, I'm not overly strong. I'm above average, but because of the powerful build of the Goliath, I count as one size larger.
Yeah.
In the times like this, I wish I knew the enlarge spell, because then I could say to Wade, you know what, I could cast enlarge on you, and you could be that big, because it makes all your equipment bigger as well. So,
but what Lone Hunter will do is he'll drag it. And you said there was some crates or stuff?
There are 2 bags and some stools and a bench and a table.
Yeah, okay. Lone Hunter will try to hide it someplace in there so these other giants maybe not get a hold of it and use it against us.
He just chuck it into the ravine.
Dungeon Master, while these guys are checking stuff out, I said I still got weight to my hand. I'm going to grasp it with 2 hands and say it's command word for enemy detection. Once again, I'll use a charge.
Oh, as you wish. Searching. Wow. I just rolled the Giant's bag to see what was in some of the Giant's bags. Love this shit. Alright. What's the range on that enemy detection? Feet?
I think it's 1,000.
Son of a bitch. Yes, there are enemies within 1,000 feet of us. You're going to have to be a little more specific.
Oh, no. Sorry, yeah, it's for a minute, 60 feet. I thought it was farther than that. I must have been confused, like locate person or something.
23, 28, and 25. Maybe out of that. No, 60 feet you wouldn't be able to get 28.
Since it's a minute, can I like walk around this room, like the perimeter of this room?
Yeah, what the hell? I'll give you those. 23, 28. Can it tell you like direction or anything?
I'm looking. Oh, wait. Oh, here.
Great sword. Legendary.
Ah!
Weight is a unique 50%. Weapon lines. This sword has 7 charges. While holding it, you can use an action and expend 1 charge to speak its command word. For the next minute, you know the direction of the nearest creature hostile to you within 60 feet, but not its distance from you. The one can sense the presence of hostile creatures that are ethereal, invisible, disguised, or hidden, as well as those in plain sight. The effect ends if you stop holding the sword.
That's it. I don't remember what your question was.
Okay. As you're going around the room.
Yeah.
And you're in the eastern portion of the room. There's a room of hives over there. And as you hit the northwestern part of the room, he's like, there's 2 stone giants in that direction. And as you hit the east and maybe a little south portion below the passage where you came in, it's like, there's 2 frost giants over there.
So that's 4 giants in a Rimmeraz within 60. Oh my god.
I suggest that because who cares about Rimmerazes? And your choice. Either we go find those frost giants in that direction or those stone giants over there.
I will need to rest first.
There's plenty of time to rest when you're dead.
Well, that won't be very long if we continue.
Looking at
knowing that there's enemies nearby.
You've been a great wielder to me. I will sing your song and praises for forever. You'll be immortal in the tongue of Wade if you continue on this noble quest.
If we wish to rest here, we can rest here.
Well, what Lone Hunter will say after going pulling and hiding the sword over there, we'll say over in that corner by the, I don't know what that yellow glowing thing is. Is it a fireplace or?
It is a brazier. I'm sorry.
Brazier. Okay.
Brazier.
How big is the brazier?
It looks pretty big.
Okay. Lone Hunter hide the sword in the brazier.
Okay. And the sword's a little longer though than the brazier, but you can hide. You cover it a little bit with it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he'll do, and then he'll notice Shardak hurting. Some he'll go ahead and go to him and cast Cure Wounds on a second level slot on him, which will give him a massive a massive 12 points.
Any bit helps.
Well, I was hoping for a better roll for a second for using a second level slot, but it's the way the dice go some days.
In one of the sacks, you will find 1,500 gold pieces and a pair of sandals. In the other one, you will find 500 gold pieces and 20 silver pieces. Yes.
Awesome.
What do the sandals look like, size-wise and material?
I want to say they are giant size, and I want to say they are made out of seal hide.
Ooh.
Like moccasins.
Okay. Alrighty. Any of you guys want to try these on? They may help you walk. Seals are used to this kind of stuff, or keep at least your tootsies warm.
Well, I'll see if they'll fit. Because no,
they're
mundane.
size,
No, but they're mundane then. But we could use them as a sleeping bag.
Chat, sleeping bag.
Do we really think it's a good idea to sleep in something that giant's foot has been in?
No, you'd get athlete's body.
Yeah.
Quick fact, because I know Michael enjoys some of these. Did you know that the Inuit, also known as the Eskimo people, that they refer to when they talk about their house is their parka.
Huh.
An igloo is a shelter.
Okay.
They live in their parka.
Yeah.
But the igloo is just a shelter that they, temporarily build as they're traveling or hunting. Because their parkas are built oversized, so that all that they have to do is like pull their arms, and their arms are inside.
Yeah.
So they can do things like nurse a baby, sharpen a knife. You know what I mean? Like everything, you just do it in your parka. You just pull your retract your arms and tuck your head down.
I actually do like that when I'm walking to work when it's really cold in the morning.
Yeah.
Why keep your arms in your jacket? It's much warmer. You just bring them inside and just hold them up around your chest,
Yeah, and that's what the Inuit do. And their furs are not cured.
Why not?
They don't have to. It's cold out. That's why it's always about the Inuit, them chewing it.
Yeah.
Right? They that's how they don't tan their hides or leathers. They just soften it by scraping and chewing. And because it's cold, they don't rot. They don't.
Besides that, they don't have a lot of access to salt, per se, up there to rub on the back of the hide to dry.
Yeah, my point is that they don't decay because it's so cold.
Yeah.
Well,
right? Like
it's salt water, though.
Yeah, but you gotta be able to distill it, and they're not gonna waste resources to distill what little bit they would.
Yeah, you need salt, you need smoke, you need like that shit to cure. But yeah, like nitrates and whatever. Yeah, but it's so cold that they don't. So they do that. They just pull their arms in and will do whatever. They live in their coat.
Interesting way to look
An
at it.
igloo is a shelter. Anyways, that's it.
Okay.
Because that's how I picture Shardak is dressed, is like in a very Inuit style parka, just big down to the knees almost, made out of like seal skin.
So do we continue? Do we rest?
No need to rest. You're gonna rest when you're dead. You got some healing.
Shardak is half. You know, I'm not bad, not good. But the thing is, now that I know there's some enemies around, now at least I can rage before they, we rage and then run in. I hate that fucking I lose, that they beat me on initiative and do like 50 fucking points of damage to me and then I rage. That's annoying.
That must suck.
Yeah.
We does
we sympathizers.
I was waiting for him to say "suck it up, Buttercup" or something in that line.
No way. Read the description of Waith. He actually really likes people who wield him the way he wants to be wielded.
Yeah.
It says he'll do anything for his friends.
He also has a wit of two.
Anyway, let's go kill some giants. I'm at 2/3, but as long as I remember not to stay in combat this time, should be good. I should be good. Although I took that damage from the rocks, so.
You showed that an elf can take a rock to the face like a champ. Now let's go kill more giants.
All right, who do we want to go? Are all these giants in the same area, or should we? Who do we want to go after first?
I don't think it matters.
All right, we don't.
Really don't.
We don't then, Shardak.
I think what's important is that we just fucking focus attack, because if I get caught in between two giants, I'll be a dead half orc.
And you will be missed.
We gotta take one out immediately.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, if we can get a surprise on them, then that should be good.
You can either go back the way you came, or you can continue further east.
Let's just go east. And I'm gonna stealth. I'm not very good at it, but I will do it.
That was sort of the direction of the Rimmerats. Who cares?
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Well, I want to go towards the giants, but there might be a branch off. I don't know.
Well, right here, are you guys seeing that?
You only go about 30, 40 feet before it curves up to the north a little bit, and it comes out to a ledge once again, going down, 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 far into a white mist.
All right. Let's get back here. Into a white mist, you say, huh?
Oh, there you go. Okay, I suppose that's it.
Just to let you know, I rolled only a 10 for stealth.
Okay. Well, you are standing on a ledge looking down. You can't quite see the bottom again as before.
Wow.
This is straight down.
Whoa, waste of a crit.
Huh?
Well, I want to back away from this ledge, because this ledge, I get a bad feeling from this big chasm in this ledge.
28 on my stealth, by the way.
Okay.
No, I get a terrible feeling from this. Either something's going to come out, and I say this to everyone, like, either something's going to come out of that chasm, or something's going to come from behind, and I point my thumb over my shoulder and push us off. I want to get away from this ledge quick as possible.
Well, wow.
And I kind of think back to like that black dragon back when we got knocked off that ledge.
While Shardak is feeling so much intrepidation, Lone Hunter will take his trophy that he took from the ambassador, being the head, and he will roll it off that ledge down into the and use that to time the crash.
Give me an intelligence check.
That's not a good one for him, but
I'll roll it as well. See,
15.
About 3 seconds.
3 seconds.
A little less than what it was before. Maybe
Okay.
less than it was earlier. It's not as far down here.
It's a little deep, not too bad. If you guys jump off it, it would not be a slick ending.
I can get us down there if we want to go down there.
Is there more that we can find up here as far as to possibly help us to when we get down into that kill hole?
I don't know, but I sense the rimmer has down over there. Who cares about a rimmer has?
Yeah. Like the Remoraz will deal with it if we have to, which I'm sure we will, because, like, for all I know, it's a pet.
What's a Remoraz?
I don't know. I've never used one before. They look stupid.
No, they're actually kind of scary. At least they used to be.
They are great big Arctic worms with furnace bellies. They are so hot from their furnace bellies, they can just burrow through the ice as it melts around them.
Ooh.
Fangs and claws and beaks.
Might be good guard dogs, Lone Hunter says. If not, they may taste good. They're self-basting.
You know what tastes really good? Frost giant blood on my blade.
Let's go kill some frost giants then.
All right, which way are we going? Lead on, mighty leaders. Comrades.
Although that fire giant was rather tasty.
So we have to turn around basically because Shardak and this ledge. Shardak doesn't like the ledge and he has ill feeling, so we're gonna kind of honor that aspect. And the fact of how far down it is.
Then we're just gonna move towards where we know the hell giants are. The fresh giants right there.
Alright. As y'all head back down the corridor, the ice cave, through the room where you slew the fire giants, westward along the cave, it starts to curve back up, heading northwest, and that's where it came to the water. And
can I keep my stealth roll from before? Like 20.
And then you all can either go north the way you came, or you continue south. Or you not continue south, but you come to that last Y and you went, one direction in the Y. You could either go back up the way you came from the Y, or you could check out the other branch of the Y.
May as well say the other branch.
All right, let's see here. That's about I think I got the picture of the element up there on the screen where I'm screen sharing for you, if that helps you guys make your decisions.
I'm kind of pointing at the Y.
You talking about right here?
Yeah, you came from 26 and you head west, and then from there to I don't see your marker, but I'm putting my marker on it.
Oh, I'm not seeing your marker.
Yeah, I don't think you
But
would.
you should see a yellow. I'm doing a yellow spot.
Yeah. That's where you can go. You can either head north up that way or south.
Where do we come from?
We
You
came.
came from the area.
Yeah,
And
we came
follow
from the
that.
north.
You see where you were back on the ledge
all
again?
right.
But the ledge continued on south in the various areas that you didn't go to.
Go south, young adventurers.
Or
It's
you head south.
warmer there.
Or you can see what's in the bottom of that rift too.
Yeah.
There are things down there.
Yeah, let's go south.
Things more evil and more ancient than are dreamt of in your philosophy, Horatio.
All right.
My name is Horatio.
I'll stop sharing this. So we got our picture for our minds, and there we go. We are golden.
We go south.
South is fine by me.
And let's see here. I'll bring that on up, and there we
This
are.
is, I believe I know what this is. Yes, exactly what I thought it was. And 4 rocks.
You said 4 rocks, ROKs, S?
ROCKS.
Oh, okay. Well, it makes a difference on how fast I run.
Yes, it does. Okay. And as you are sneaking up, heading south, you will see just posted up against the side of one of the ice caves of the outcropping. So he has some cover. But looking forward, up ahead, you see another one of those 21-foot tall, broad, white-bearded, long white hair with a big iron hat upon his head and 2 horns sticking out on either side. Bare arms hanging down, glistening alabaster white almost. Muscled arms showing off. He's even got patchwork armor, but even his legs and shins are showing. Because why the fuck not? And you got a 12 on your stealth check, correct? There, Shardak? He's like, bork, 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 bork.
Not
bork,
even,
bork.
it was only a 10.
Oh, my bad. Bork, 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 bork.
And what does that mean?
Translate with.
It means get ready, shit's up to hit the fan.
Sorry. Phone went out for a second as I got another stupid phone call from Cummington, Kentucky, even though I don't know anybody in Cummington. Actually, I do. But but this is, it's one of those, we called you about your car insurance.
Yeah.
Running out. No, my car insurance isn't running out.
So
no.
It's a scam.
Well, yeah. What did the giant say?
It said, Bjorn, I see someone coming. Next giant's going to be called Bork. This is Bork and Bjorn. If you all would roll initiative, that would be awesome.
Okay.
Yorks.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
19.
They'll be going last.
That will be a 15 for Lone Hunter.
Damn.
I don't know what the fuck it is with initiative. I rolled again, like I said, I have fucking advantage. I rolled 11.
Wow, that's kind of suck for having an advantage. You got some dex, don't you?
Plus 2. I rolled 9 plus 2 is 11.
Okay.
Fuck, I cannot fucking roll high on initiative.
Bjorn. Alright. You only see one of them at the moment without getting any closer. Serena, what would you like to do?
How far away is the giant?
Let's go 30 feet. I'm liking 30 feet as our sight thing.
Okay. I'm gonna wait some. I'm gonna go up to him and hit him twice with my rapier.
What the hell? Where'd you come from?
With advantage, right? Because I was hidden.
Since you're blade singing, I want to say that you were hit up until you started blade singing and then walked up to him, because it's hard to somebody tiptoeing through the tulips. You know what I'm saying? It's like you come up on
fair.
we did West Side Story earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good example. I think you're right. The alley fight scene in West Side Story.
That's you blade singing, right?
Well, could I just?
You would have advantage, but you can still fuck him up, dude.
Okay, sure.
He didn't see you up until you started blade singing and advancing. You were otherwise hidden.
Okay, so I have advantage or I don't?
You do not.
Okay.
Not for a melee.
You know what? Screw it. I'll just shoot him with one of my with my fireball then.
Okay, you can have advantage for that.
Okay. Just keeps going off everything.
Have you ever seen West Side Story, by the way?
Yes.
All right.
I'm assuming
19 to hit.
19 will hit.
That is a 3d8 at the moment for the fireball.
Oh, we're still at 3? Okay. We should be switching to 4 pretty soon. How many hit points do they have? Okay, there we go. Daddy hears you.
I don't add my modifier to fireball, right? So that's a total of 12 points of fire damage.
Oh, where'd you come from? Bork, 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 bork. Anything else for you?
Nope.
Blade thing. And,
yep.
Let's just even say you started off your round by blasting with a firebolt, and then did a risky business slide.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Have you seen Risky Business? Or are you at least?
That's a Tom Cruise classic.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else for you?
Nope.
Okie dokie. Lone Hunter, what would you like to do?
Lone Hunter. We'll go ahead and there's how many giants we were looking at?
You see Bjork, and he yelled behind him. So it's safe to assume that there's probably somebody else behind them. I don't know. Maybe he was just bullshitting. You haven't seen him yet, but he said, "Hey Bjorn, there's people coming. Look alive."
All right, the one that was hollering, doing the warning. I'll switch my hunter's bonus action. Switch my hunter's mark over to him.
Okay.
And then I will take and shoot 3 arrows Adam, how far away is he?
30 feet.
30 feet? Good. I still get my +1 then. All right. That will be a 19 for the first.
That'll hit.
That will be a, what, 10 for the second? And that ain't much better. That's a 11 for the last one. Say what?
Time for new dice.
Yeah. But let's see here. Yeah, for that first one, Hunter's Mark. Do I get my sneak attack?
No, you never rolled a stealth check.
That's right. I wasn't stealthing. That's for sure. I didn't say that. So, okay. I didn't know if I had an enemy close.
No, not yet.
All right. Or I had a friendly close. That will be a shitty roll.
Continuing.
11, 12, 13, 14 points of piercing damage.
Doesn't sound so bad.
Well, out of that, 1 point is from the force of the Hunter's Mark. And let's see here. I bonus action. I moved the Hunter's Mark over there. Took 3 shots. I'm 30 feet away. Free action is little cousins. Watch out! These are the slayers of the ambassador from the Fire Kingdom.
Bork, 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 bork.
And he'll say that in giant.
Someone killed the fire giants. Oh, King Snare will not be pleased with this.
And then I'll move a little closer to the wall to give myself a little bit of cover.
Shardak, you're up. That's right, Shardak, you're 11. Colin.
So they're already hurt, right? Or one of them at least?
One of them is. You have not seen the other one yet.
Okay, well, the one that's hurt is if he's within 40 feet, I'm going to draw my sword rage and attack him.
That's what I'm talking about. I like the way you think, so.
What language was that?
That was my Arnold Schwarzenegger screaming kind of.
His battle cry.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, get down! That's my battle cry. Get down! Get down! Go to the chopper!
It's like the New Zealanders battle song.
Does a 14 hit?
A 14 does not hit. Quit
Oh,
banging me against that armor. Stick me in the soft fleshy parts.
Okay, 19?
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
$33 points of slashing damage. And I'm reckless too, so.
Oh, okay. And motherfucker, these giants cannot make a strength saving throw to save their souls. He falls down.
At least they're not the only ones having some bad rolls.
Yeah. Where is it? There he is. Oh, math is hard. Got it. All right, it'll be his turn. He will heft his great axe out from behind his back and bring it down upon your head twice.
Did he get up?
Oh yeah, he'll stand up.
Huh?
For a
Damn it.
21 to hit you on the first attack, and a 22 to hit you on the second one.
These are both for Shardak?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
Goodbye, cruel world.
3d12. Wow. 630 on the first one. You did rage, though. And 28 on the second. 14 and 15, so a total of 29 for you.
Thank you, Cap. You're not only a marathon runner, you're also a mathlete.
Oh, yeah. I was an athlete in high school, believe it or not.
Oh, I believe it.
Okay.
You just can't wait to do that math.
And what's 2 to the 5th power?
What?
What's 2 to the 5th power? Come on, you gotta have that like memorized.
Oh, no, I don't know. 64? I don't know.
32, close.
32. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
And then and then Bjorn, you're going to
I still have 3 good birds on my character sheet for some reason.
No, they last for 24 hours at least, I think.
Yeah, 24 hours.
So as you hear using half his movement to stand upright, and then 20 feet will actually get him a little bit to the door, but not quite. You will see Bjorn, and he will reach it, and he will be carrying a sack that he'll drop at his ground and reach into it, and pick up a rock, and throw it at 1, 2, 3, Lone Hunter, 4, 5, 6, Serena.
Damn it.
And you are
I'm the wizard.
singing.
And the wizard are not supposed to be. Yeah, 23 is my AC.
Okay, wow.
27.
Wow, 27 or 28 AC with a fucking shield. Wow.
Did you hit?
Ryan, do you want me to call you the Wambulance or what?
He got a total of 27 to hit you. It will hit unless you shield.
I do shield.
Nah, then it does not hit you. Bam! It's coming right at you. And then right at the last second, you swish your hand around, creating. That's kind of how I see it. There's like the paint the fence from Karate Kid. I just see you as boom out with a hand, and a magical, like interlope comes up and bounces off.
Yeah.
And the rock comes.
I'm okay with that.
And that would be Bjorn's turn. Back to the top of the order, Serena.
All right. I'm gonna move up to the dudes that Shardak is fighting, and I'm gonna use a bonus action to ignite my flame tongue. And then I'm gonna attack him twice with the flame tongue.
There's no way they could have killed the ambassador with flame.
That's 21 to hit.
Oh, that hurts.
So I'm going off the table. Uh, 14 points of damage.
That will, oh, yeah, okay. I don't know what else. That will hurt him.
Second attack rolls a 17.
That will hit.
Third attack rolls a Oh yeah, no, sorry. Second attack damage. That is 16 points of damage. 17 rather.
All right.
And then I don't have a third attack because I ignited my flame tongue. So then I will run out of combat into cover.
How dare! You like a little elf you are. Bark, 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 bark.
But I realize I'm not hasted, so I can only move 10 feet out of combat. 20 feet rather. So if there's anywhere within 20 feet I can get into cover, I'll get into cover.
Not really cover. Switch the pace to see how the corridor. It's a little, like rough. It's a little rough. There's some slight nooks maybe you can get into, but
all right.
not really. Okay, Shardak, I'm sorry, Lone Hunter, your go.
Lone Hunter's looking at the battle scene. How does his compadres look like they're doing?
I don't think Serena's looking injured at all.
Not in this battle. I am still at 2/3 health, but
from the previous.
Yeah.
Shardak's probably looking a little bloody. I'm assuming.
Yeah, well, at the risk of beating my joke to death, from a scale of 1 to 113,
yeah,
I look like I'm about a 27.
With that, how far away is Shardak from Lone Hunter?
About 30 feet. You haven't moved far or closer.
Okay. Lone Hunter will go ahead and try to stealth up close to Shardak.
That would be like half movement to move while stealth.
Yes. It would, but that's what he's going to do. And that will be a 21 for stealth.
That would get you like 15 feet with an action.
Yep. Well, I also got my bonus action too.
Well, so. The regular movement, okay. So I mean, what are you using for the hide thing? Is that your bonus action to hide?
Well, my bonus action will be to hide.
And that'll give you 15 feet of your regular movement.
And
snake.
As far as that, and what I will do is I will reach for my rope.
Okay.
And ready an action as far as a spell.
Okay.
Well, that's what it possibly may end up being, but that's the scenario that he's going to stick to there. He's watching as his compadres are getting beat upon, and we're looking kind of ragged, and so he's going to, with what he still has available, try to set up the best case scenario for him. Is what he's thinking. So he's good. He's being quiet since he's stealthing. He's not going to hurl insults or try to confuse them. But if situations change, because the trigger for the rope trick is if Shardak falls,
then you want to grab him and go up.
Yes.
All right. Mona of Shardak, your go.
I will continue to unleash terror upon my victim with Waith in hand and rage in my heart and blood on my clothes.
That's why I like you.
Can I retcon one little aspect while I'm readying?
On yet, so sure.
It is just with getting my rope out and ready. I'm going to make a loop in the one end of it.
All right.
So I can go ahead if I have to throw it over an arm or a leg, I can pull it tight. That's the only thing.
Although I'm hurt, I'm going to continue. See, it's such a give and take, right? Because, like, they're probably going to hit me anyways. So I may as well reckless to make sure that I can hit. Right? I'm going to continue being reckless. Like, not reckless doesn't really matter. My AC is only 16. They're going to hit me anyways. Oh, see, and look. On my first attack, I rolled double 4s.
Oh!
Damn.
So it's like 9. Yeah, so my first attack misses. And my second attack, finally, I rolled a 24 to hit.
There you go.
For 31 points of damage.
Wow. You'd only hit him twice.
I know. Too bad we never got, like, inspiration or nothing ever.
I know. Doesn't it stand that shit out? Never. Ever.
Doesn't hurt my feelings.
Do you think haste would help shot back at the moment?
What?
Do you think the haste would help you shot back at the moment?
Well, another attack never hurts.
True that.
Yeah, I'm thinking you're probably gonna go unconscious before you're gonna be able to use it, but yeah. I mean, plus 2 AC might be the difference.
Alright, anything else for you,
Anyway, yeah. Go on.
No, I'm just... They're fighting, hitting, and a missing.
Alright, this time I'm going to do Bjorn first. They both rolled a 2. So, it doesn't really matter, right? And since Lone Hunter is stealth, he doesn't see him, so that leaves him with only one ranged target to throw his second rock at. Serena.
Hi.
That will be a 24 to hit you, Serena.
Wait, I shield.
Alright. Bang! Oh, yeah! Snarf! Shardak. Bjork.
I no longer have
A 26 on the first hit, as it brings the great axe down upon your head. And the second hit is going to be a 24 as well. Well, not as well. Yeah. Grabbing 3d12. Wow, that's a really good one. 34 on the first one for a total of 17 for you. And this one is much less. 16 for a total of 8. So that's 25 total for you. 24
That's
total.
24. Which means... I have 3 hit points.
Which means you're still up, Serena.
Yeah.
It is your
3 out of 113.
On a scale of 1 to 113, I look at like a 3. Like, I could look worse, but barely.
Yeah, but no.
let me just check something for a sec. I'll be a sec.
Okie dokie doggy daddy. I could look worse, but not really. I can't believe he only rolled 10 on the die plus 6 for 16 for a second attack. That's 3d12, and he only got 10.
Again, would you like me to phone you the ambulance? I got 3 fucking hit points. See, fuck, man. Like, and that's equivalent to having, like, essentially, what, 232? Or 36, 26, 226, you know?
Yeah. That's a fucking lot of damage. That's the thing about barbarians, so they don't really have a high armor class.
No.
They do love that reckless, so I mean, they get hit.
Do they ever, hey? Like... Yeah. And I've been thinking about it, and I don't even know how a person can really drop the AC. There's like little things you can get, like a...
I want to summon an air elemental in the giant that's attacking Shardak space.
Conjure elemental?
Yep.
That's a long casting time.
What?
It's like a minute or 10 minutes or something.
It's
no.
Not combat effect.
It's a minute, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Combat would be over for Shardak by that time.
Yeah.
Come on, dude. Just dodge. Hold on, buddy. I got this for you.
All right. Gonna move up. Yeah, I don't think haste is gonna be useful for you right now because you're gonna go unconscious in a second. I'm gonna move up. I'm gonna attack the giant that's attacking Shardak.
Okay. Got false life, maybe? I don't know. Death ward? Something. That's a cleric spell.
I don't have anything that can help him.
Okay.
Well, maybe I do, but he would have to stop attacking.
Yeah, not likely. Not while he's holding me.
Not while he's raging.
I could basically... You know what? I actually could do something. Do I have it memorized, though? Hang on. No, I do not. So I could cast invisibility on Shardak, but as soon as he attacked, he'd become visible again.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like that'd be handy.
Alright, well, like I said, I'm just gonna attack him. So, first attack is 23.
The best defense is a good offense. Way to go.
Uh, 17 points of damage.
No.
24 to hit for the second attack.
That will hit as well.
For 10.
Okay.
And bonus action with the rapier. Uh, 23.
That will hit as well.
For 8 points of damage.
As Bjork is down.
Alright. And then I'm gonna, as a free action, I'm gonna yell at the other giant, "Come at me!" And I'm trying to draw the aggro away from Shardak.
Okay. 99 Luft Balloons was my favorite tune. You will pay for that. Was that Bjork? What did Bjork do? That was 99 Luft Balloons, right? Okay, Lone Hunter, it is your go.
All right. Lone Hunter will Oh, let's see here.
You're
Lone
15,
Hunter
15 feet away from Shardak and hidden.
and the giant on Shardak dropped.
Yes.
Okay, and that's the one I had my hunter's mark on.
Correct.
Okay. Do I see this other giant that's coming?
He was
That
standing
got
behind him, so yes.
okay. I'll switch my hunter's mark over to him.
Okay.
As a bonus action, I'll move. Is there a possibility to move within 5 feet of Shardak?
Yes.
Okay, 5 feet of
You can
Shardak.
you can do that and maintain your stealth, half movement.
Yep, that's kind of what I was thinking, and then I'm going to go ahead and I will still ready my same action with that rope. I've just been working better on that loop a little bit with my hands, making sure it moves nice and smooth. So if I have to throw it around his wrist or pack or head or leg or arm, that I can snatch it nice and tight.
Yeah, just rope it around his head and pull him up.
Possibly.
So,
But
question,
that's what Lone Hunter's situated himself as.
What were you saying, Serena?
So if I cast Conjure Elemental in combat, do I have to spend my action every turn to keep summoning it?
Yeah, and you'll have to make concentration checks if like you take damage or whatever.
No, I mean, in the casting time, do I need to spend my action every turn doing that?
Yeah. That is what you are doing for the next 10 rounds. Is that?
Yeah.
And
no, I'm not going to do that.
And as Roland was saying, if you take damage in the middle of that time, you'll have to make a concentration check.
Yeah.
So it's it's not a combat spell. It's something you do pre. It's like, all right, fellas, we're going to sit down in this cavern. I'm going to play something, and then we're rolling after this. Take a breather.
Yeah, it's definitely worth it, but
it's pretty fucking badass, but it's not something you just do in the middle of combat.
Right. I'm used to.
It's something you should have done, on our last short rest.
At the end of it, sure.
Yeah, it's because I didn't actually read it was casting time 1 minute because I used to fill it, but it's Celestina who comes out automatically.
That's an action.
Yeah.
Roland, Shardak. It is your go. You have 3 hit points. Your foe is down. There's another foe standing behind him. Waith is screaming for its blood as well. Oh, there's another one. Stick me in it.
Okay. I will use the fallen one. Again, as a springboard. And just leap recklessly with this greatsword. I'm Shardak. I'm the slayer of dragons and giants. 15?
That will hit.
Oh, thank you. 13 plus 19 is 32 for the first attack. Yeah, finally! A 20 crit.
Uh-oh.
So you said that's what, 10d6 then? For Waith?
Sure.
Well, I still think it should be 16, but...
There's a whole bunch. Alright, 2d6 for a regular greatsword, plus that's 4d6 for a regular greatsword. And then you get 1 extra die because that would be 5d6. And then you get an extra 4d6 from Waith being 2d6 for that. So that's 9d6?
96.
9?
9. That's what I added up to.
Okay. I gotta find it.
Unless you have critical from a half.
I got one from half orc and one from barbarian.
That's 10d6 then. That would be 10. That's where your extra d6 come from. Yeah.
Okay, well, here, let me.
Stop doing on that, Blanky. Stop that. Don't just look at me like I'm stupid. I told you to stop doing on that.
37 plus 19 is 56.
Oh, damn. Oh, no.
And because I rolled a crit, I get a bonus attack.
Yeah. See, look at this bone. You can chew on your bone.
I did not crit, but I hit him good. I rolled a natural 19 plus 5 is 24. So.
Oh, you took only a few levels of champion fighter?
Another 34.
34
so that
plus
was
56 is
plus
90,
56,
right?
90. Yeah. Plus the whatever I did on the first one.
32?
Something like that, yeah.
That's 122 you just did to him.
Damn. Brutal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go Shardak.
Fuck. Okay, he's up. He's he's staggering back, slams against the ice cave. Blood, just white blood pouring from his body, and it chills as it's going down and streaks in the cold streaks. Oh, and he shakes it off to the side, and he's like, "Fuck this!" he bolts, take an opportunity attack.
I will.
As he goes running down the corridor, screaming at the top of his lungs.
Dirty 20.
Then he doesn't make it very far. Doesn't make it very far at all. I could have had him
36 points right there.
I could have had him disengage, but
Yeah, he's not thinking straight at the moment.
You know what?
Yeah.
It was both kind of realistic and kind of the DM.
He would have gotten run down anyway, right?
Well, yeah. He was like.
Me and 100 had ranged weapons as well, so we were ranged attacks as well, so we were gonna take him out. Yeah.
He's out. Fuck this! I'm just fucking turning and dashing. That's all, I'm out of here. And he was screaming for help, but he did not make it far. As he was turning to leave, he just brought the great axe. No, he brought weight up again and hamstringed him. Oh, come on. He goes down to one knee, dropping his rock that he had in his hand as it scatters down and crushes into the side. He is done. What would you like to do? You're out of initiative.
I don't know about you guys, but I think we should probably take a long rest.
Search the bodies.
Nothing of value. Says
okay. Well, what were
nothing of value?
What were they using for weapons?
Great axes and rocks. Okay. Large rocks. Actually, no, I've already decided they're not using rocks. They're using ice boulders. Large children.
Yeah. Same, basically.
I should really switch it up from every fucking frost giant using a great axe. Someone should use balls every once in a while.
Yeah.
They're all three frost giants, right?
There were two, and yes.
Two. Oh, okay, the two were frost giant. Lone Hunter will take their ears.
Shardak, owie.
We're taking a long rest here, right?
Well, Shardak looks pretty rough there.
On the scale,
He's wobbling and wiggling. His knees are liquid.
Oh yeah, totally. Especially once I come out of the rage. I look like something the dog dragged in.
you look fine. Women dig skulls, let me tell you.
Women dig scars. That's hilarious. That's funny. Oh yeah, I've like got like loops of giant intestine like over my shoulder and hooked on my boot. And I'm just so exhausted I can't even sheath my sword. My legs are just rubber.
No reason to put me up. There's more giants around.
Lone Hunter's going to go ahead and put his rope up, but he's going to leave that loop that he made in it on it, thinking this is a good idea. It may come in handy sometime.
You see that passageway over there? It heads east, and it goes south. I mean, it goes down. It dwells farther down into this glacial rift.
And Lone Hunter will say, Shardak, sit down, take a breather, and get your breath back, and so you can think clearly and calmly. And then he's going to look at Serena or Celestina. Which one is?
It's Serena.
I get confused too.
And look at her and see how she's doing. And
I'm still at 2/3 health.
Okay, yeah, but are you still earless?
No. Serena never lost it here.
Oh, okay. That was Celestina. Okay. Then Lone Hunter will show the one ice giant ear from his collection from the four and say, "You think Celestina like this one? If we can't find hers, maybe we can make this one fit."
I don't think it would.
Glue?
Yes, sovereign glue.
That would definitely work.
I think she had it regenerated.
But that's what Lone Hunter's doing at the moment. When the other guys can step up and.
You've done well so far.
Shardak just plops down on his butt and then just ends up just laying down right on the icy cavern floor.
All right, that's
just
okay.
Laying there.
Catch your breath, walk it off, rub some dirt on it.
Rub some dirt on it.
Rub some ice on it, brother. Lone Hunter say.
That'll numb it down. That'll work.
Yeah. I'm just thinking about like driving a wagon.
Just give me 4 hours or so. That should be good.
Thinking about being on the road with a caravan, just driving the horses and the sound and the creak and the rumble and the jingle of the wagons and all the harnesses.
Lone Hunter will say, "We may not have 4 hours there, Celestina, Sabrina.
The hot
My name is
sun.
Serena.
Serena. we they've
The green
the
hills.
sounds of battle must ring through the halls, and then that one was running, yelling, and screaming,
And the
bloody
forest.
murder.
The camaraderie
Well,
of Roadhouse.
if you truly think that the giants will come to us, we may wish to find a defensible location and wait it out.
Ale and hot food. Sleeping under the stars.
You know what my favorite food is?
Giant.
Giant
Oh,
fingers.
good. You know me very well, friend.
Giant fingers instead of lady fingers.
Well, this is what a dwarf once told me. He said, like, you know how like chickens, they got white meat in the breast because they don't use those muscles very much. Well, the same thing goes for the muscle between a giant's ears. That's why they often cut the head off, and I motioned to like the giant laying there, and I said they cut the head off, and then they fucking just put it upside down on a fire and let the brains boil right in the skull.
Brain
Urban
pudding.
delicacy.
Brain pudding. I've heard of that.
Yeah.
Strange glands.
It's a dwarven delicacy that they do right on the battlefield, eh? They just...
So,
but Lone Hunter will say, well, we can make a defensive position, or we can go ahead and listen and wait for them to come closer, and then maybe spring a surprise ambush. I can go ahead and cast that rope trick. We can go up, and they can go on by thinking that everything the perpetrators went the other direction. Maybe we can do a little misdirection to get by, maybe.
Unfortunately, we might have to do that, although I feel bad about like wanting to take a long rest like 10 minutes into our day.
Well, you've already had one short rest.
Oh, okay. An hour and 10 minutes into our day, then.
But as far as that, we can take the heads off these. They're missing ears anyway, since I got them here. Ha ha ha. And we'll hide the heads or throw the heads down the other side of the cavern walls or the tunnel, and they'll think that the perpetrators that's been making headless giants have gone that way.
All right. We can try that.
Or listen to me here. Continue down that passageway east, which heads downwards further into the rift, and slay more giants. Like the valiant warriors we are, right, Shardak?
If only you were Black Razor. Poontik told me about that thing, and at least that sword gave back a little bit.
Anyway, we're in like a location that we're at the end of a tunnel here, right? So, this would be a good location too. There's only one way in.
On eastward heading.
We can't get out, of course, but
it is not an end. It continues on eastward and a downward slope.
And we're in area 23, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And we see this pile of, what's that pile of stuff that's there?
Skins. That's what Bjorn was sleeping on.
Okay.
We're resting. One of them watches, the other one rests.
We'll lay Shardak down there for his breather, so he has a nice warm spot instead of the cold ice floor. And Lone Hunter go to the up around where like that peninsula end of the exit to the room in the south to up there in the tunnel going and kind of get just a little bit out from it. Let's see here. Let me share it. It'd be easier to do that. And application window, pull, share. Come on, come here.
So anyhow, I'm
here.
Bjork.
Yeah, right over, like Bjork. Right up over here. We're there. That way he can hear down the tunnel if we got some activity coming up that way, and allowing Shardak to at least catch his breath somewhat, and allow Serena to do whatever conjurations or things that she needs. Hint, hint.
Well, so we're taking a short rest, is what I'm hearing.
Well, no, just taking a breather. You only need a minute to do your spell.
Okay, fair enough. All right. Which one do we want here?
I wish I was a dwarf. I'd take that racial feat, that one where you can burn hit dice on a dodge.
Really?
Yeah, it's in Xanathar. It's a racial feat. I can't remember. It's called like Dwarven Fortitude or something. You got to be a dwarf to take the feat, but when you take the dodge action, you can burn hit dice.
That's impressive.
Yeah. That's why I'm going to make a dwarf fighter. I fucking love fighters, you guys.
They are cool. What hit did Bjork have?
Pardon me?
I'm sitting here like, I know Bjork had a hit, and I'm not seeing it. I'm not, dog. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm on Spotify, and it's like, oh, Bjork, Bachelorette, Family Tree. I don't know any of these songs. Wasn't Bjork 99 Love Balloons? Apparently not.
No.
That was Nina.
Yeah.
All right. What did Bjork do?
I don't know. Bjork was like a genre that was just, because it wasn't even pop. It was kind of like that diary music, that kind of cafe. It was kind of on the folky side a little bit.
Well,
I don't know.
They at least had one hit song, or else how would I have known of them?
I don't know. Aww. Give him a cookie.
Okay.
We'll probably go for a fire elemental, I think. Yeah.
That would be neat.
Flaming.
Toasty.
Can you imagine a fire elemental in a freaking ice cave? Sit. There you go. There's your cookie.
A very hearth-warming moment.
Well, that's what it sounded like he was asking for.
Maybe. I don't know. I've let her in and out 2 or 3 times. So
Oh, her. Yeah, well, that totally sounds like what you wanted.
Right.
I could tell she was sure asking you for something.
Oh, yeah. She was like, Dad, pay attention. Oh, my God. Yeah, I heard her eating kibble. Her kibble's empty.
All right.
Oh.
We got ourselves the fire elemental. Shardak's caught his breath. Are you spitting any? No, you can't do that, can you? We're not taking a short rest.
Yeah, if we're not taking a short rest.
Yeah.
No, I can't. Let me check my equipment. Unless I have something I've totally forgot about, but I don't think so. I don't think I have anything.
Well, this will give you the at least the time in game to rationally do a quick check, anyways.
Yeah.
You're talking a minute for the casting of the elemental, and a little bit before and after getting things arranged, getting you laid down.
I'm going to go ahead because I know somebody will ask. No, the fire elemental cannot wield weight.
I wasn't going to ask, but no. I wish I had.
No, I'm sure the elemental does just as good, if not better, without it.
Yeah. Although I would rule that a earth elemental could. Although they would attune because it takes an hour to attune and they're only around for an hour.
Yeah.
And I just don't even think it. Like, I think that its damage with its slams are probably better. Probably pretty close, anyways.
Yeah.
2d6 plus 3.
Plus 3? Not bad.
And it ignites it on fire. Which does 1d10 fire damage per turn. Anyway,
my dog Mark.
Come on, let's continue. Wow, I think of a name for my fire elemental.
Where would y'all like to go? Would you like to head back up the way you went, or head further east down the sloping tunnel?
I would say down.
Down.
I don't know where we came from. Like, there's only, a couple more giants in a Remoraz, so, a couple stone giants, who fucking cares?
Well, I do. But...
Well, yeah, but don't you want to go for, the big boss guy?
Yeah, I think he's down this way, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I concur. But on our way back out, we'll kill those stone giants, right?
Oh, yeah, we won't leave a giant with his head by the time we leave.
As the path continues sloping downward, quite steep, it's almost like a 45-degree angle. It gets to the point where you go about 200 feet, and by this level, you're probably 150 feet down. It curves off to the right, heading south, and it continues going down on the right. But if you continue going straight west, then it starts going up again. So it tees.
All right, let's see here. I'll put that.
At the tee, you can either go south, where it goes straight down, or straight across, heading further east. But the tunnel starts rising up again.
Pretty much right. Pretty much right there. Something like that.
Not necessarily seeing a mark on it.
Oh, I didn't put a mark, but I didn't know how far down we went. Let me put a mark there. If you.
Yeah, you're at the T where.
Well, say right here.
Yeah.
About right there.
Yeah, I see your mark now.
Shall we go down to level 2?
Well, we don't know it's level 2. We just know it's our right hand turn.
It says it on the wall there.
Funny man.
Or
it's upside down, but I can't read upside down writing.
Yeah. But so that's what we're looking at. So.
Or you can go up, because after that it starts to rise in elevation again. if you want my opinion, I would say that the biggest, baddest things are probably always on the down. However, there's a good chance that up that passageway is more frost giant guards. So, I'm good either way. I suppose technically I would prefer to find the frost giant Jarl and slay him. I haven't had a frost giant Jarl in a while. Oh, so sweet their blood.
Since the last time someone played through against the Giants.
Yes. That would have been the last time I had a Jarl. Very good. You know how many people actually don't find me, though? Every time they run through that hill giant setting, and nobody checks out the 6-foot-long torch. They just call me not to be found.
Okay.
No, I mean, who's like, and there's a 6-foot torch and a hill giant. You're like, yeah, they're giants. 6-foot torch. What do you expect? Fuck it.
And where would a king have his hold, his throne?
In the most secure part of the castle, which I'm assuming would be farther down that way.
And that's
fuck if I know.
And that's what I'm thinking.
Or a king could have his castle on the highest precipice, where he's got the good view of everything around. It's possible as well.
That also makes sense.
I mean, he's a frost giant Jarl. What fear does he have?
The heat.
Me. It was a trick question. He fears me.
That is true.
Let's head south. 100%.
Swords don't kill. People do.
Yes, but every time there's a killing, people are asking about more sword control.
That's right.
Your sword only needs 50 feet long.
Now is not the time to talk about sword control.
Agreed. Let's go.
Swords have nothing to do with the situation.
Unless you got you're controlling the sword into a nice kill slice. Let's go south. Let's get into the deep, dark bowels.
And then they want to regulate how many swords can I carry at one time. Nobody needs to carry 7 swords.
Why not? You never know when you might drop one.
Okay, so you go south.
Yeah. Let's see here. I don't think I got a map for that one.
It's okay. I have to
do it. Oh, okay. Cool. As long
Not
as you do.
Not on my computer, but in the book.
As long as you do, we're good to go. Let's see here.
Head down south, and it opens up into a large cavern. I don't like that they don't have descriptions on these against the giants.
How large?
Fucking large. Huge. Freaking huge. One,
because
2, 3,
because
4.
if it's large, the hell giants.
If it's
large, the hell giants don't fit in it because they're huge.
It is oval shaped. It is 60 feet at its widest, and it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 140 feet long. Now, as soon as you come in, you're coming from the north, heading south.
Mm-hmm.
Offshoot, you see, that would head northeast. So you're heading from the north into the south. There's an offshoot heading northeast. There's an offshoot heading southeast, and an offshoot heading southeast too, but pretty much south. And the south and southeastern ones are like at the very southern tip of the oval. The one northeast is on the very northeastern pole, and those are offshoots. So, what's up, Buttercup? What would y'all like to do? Let me see here. There should be a description or something here. I don't know. Light in this area comes from torches, other crevices. Ceilings, passages, ceilings are about 25 feet high. Ceilings are small. Caverns are 30 to 45 feet tall. The large caverns, such as this, are 45 to 65 feet tall, is even illuminated. Grand Entry Cavern. The entrance to the lower level is obviously meant to be impressive, as its walls bear carvings of battle and hunting scenes in bas relief. These carved scenes show giants slaying enemies, hunting dragons, and other fearsome monsters, and engaged in similar activities. Torches burn at intervals along the length of the cavern. Survivors, never mind. What would y'all like to do?
What's the closest offshoot to us?
Huh?
You said there are offshoots to this passage. What's the closest one to us?
The first one would be it goes off northeast, and that's pretty much as soon as you enter the Grand Canyon.
Should we try this one first then?
Oh, we can.
Describe how you go up it.
Can I walk up it?
Yes. Yes, you can. All right. It goes.
We'll go sneaky, sneaky.
More stone and less icy, although there is ice cracks here and there. You have your fire elemental with you, correct?
Yeah.
It goes about 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, about 80 feet, and then it curves and goes almost directly east, and at that point you can see it dead ends about 30 feet farther.
All right. Dead end up here, guys.
Are you sure it's dead end? Do you see bodies?
Do I see bodies?
You do not.
No.
There has to be.
Can I make I'll see if I can find a secret door here.
All right, roll it. Roll me an investigation check. Do elves have any special secret door finding things like they used to?
Yeah,
not that I know of.
They kind of do with the first. With
I was
the,
just say it's just fun to get perception.
Yeah, that's where I was going with it. They get proficiency in perception.
21 on investigation. Oh.
You do not find any secret doors. I suppose because of that, I'll have perception check as well. Either or, your choice.
All right, I use investigation. I'm better at it. My wisdom is 8, so.
All right, you do not find any secret doors.
I don't find any secret doors.
At the end of that,
I head by the other way.
Okay. Back into the Grand Canyon. I'm assuming you want to take off one of the offshoots on the southern end. Yeah. The first one you would go to heads east near the southern end. And the other one is a little farther, about an extra 15 feet farther. And it heads southeasterly.
Right.
Which one would you like to try?
The closest one.
All right.
Let's see.
Not going to go very far, about 40 feet, before you can see it curves easterly. And at the range, there are no torches down here, so whatever your blind sight range is, 60. You'll get
60 feet, yeah.
It dead ends. As you
Another
can tell,
dead end.
Yes.
Hmm. So we got an empty hallway cavern up there, which is suspicious because why would there be one with no purpose? And this one that's kind of suspicious. Why would there be one? Our
I'll check. I'll check for a secret door in this one as well. But
Lone Hunter's just gonna look around. Does he see anything that appears kind of out of place using his perception?
All right. Where are you looking at? The dead end?
Well, where are we right now? That's
You would have been near the dead end.
all right. Which dead end?
The second one.
All right. Yeah, I'll look around look around that area as we're walking on down and like that, just peering around to see if he sees anything from the start of coming out of the hallway, cavern, tunnel, ice tunnel, on into the larger room. If he notice something that may strike him as odd or out of place, just basically using this passive perception on that, if possible. If not, I need to actively look
Yeah,
perception, then that's fine too.
it's an active thing. Yeah. Go roll it.
All right.
Awesome. You know.
I got a total of 20 for my investigation to look for anything weird.
You find nothing really weird about this passage other than the fact that it doesn't go any.
16 for his perception check.
Okay. You also do not find anything
Okay.
weird about this dead end passageway.
All right.
Passageway.
All right. Should we continue? We can work this out later. Next passage up again, I guess.
All right. This one heads southeast, and it goes about 100 feet or so, and then it wides. In which case, you can either go north or south.
Man, there's choices here.
Yeah.
I turn north.
All right. I guess that choice is taken.
Sorry, did you want to make a choice?
No, really not. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Being Lone Hunter.
Yeah.
That's character wise, not.
Oh, okay.
It opens into a triangular shaped cavern. Yeah, sort of triangular shape, sure. It is more of a triangular shape. And I saw a right triangle that goes up about 40 feet and heads west about 50 feet. So the hypotenuse would be 65 feet. I don't know. It's triangular shaped. The place contains some remnants of carcasses, a few broken boxes with spoiled provisions, some split sacks containing moldering grain, cask of wine. What is moldering?
Spoiling.
Molding?
Pretty much.
Okay. Cask of wine turned to vinegar, and ale barrels that have been stove in.
Is this just like a junk room or something?
Old stores room.
Yeah.
It's like old food shit. But it's old.
Yeah.
So are they here looking for something? Like, is this their permanent dwelling, or are they here looking for something? And they're looking in something old? I don't get it.
Well, I can't see it being very easy to get food up here. It doesn't seem like a very good place to hole up, does it?
Well, but the thing is, like, the food here, like, it's cold.
Yeah.
You think that even, like, stuff
Yeah.
like this should last a real long time.
Yeah.
There's a lot less ice down here, but the temperature is still the same. Simply because
Right.
of
Yeah.
the temperature.
I mean, your deep freeze at home only is about -4, so whatever that is Fahrenheit. It's not very cold. So I don't know. That's why would they? And then why would they have food up here and just not eat it, let it spoil? So I'm thinking that they aren't the original inhabitants. Are they giant-sized barrels?
It does not specify. I'm going to say yes. They are. Some of them are big. Some of them are obviously not like marauded or whatever.
Okay, I'm thinking like maybe this is like an old ice giant stronghold that they've rediscovered.
Should we try the South Passage? See if we can work it. We can find more clues to what's going on here.
Go for it. Whichever direction, I'll follow.
We go south.
Right. Broken. This is a much larger chamber. The south opens up. It is much larger. There are several rock pillars here and there in it. Going up, the farthest south portion of it appears to be blocked by rubble. The A. Reading A again. Okay. Broken items of giant-sized furniture litter this place. The remnants of tables, benches, stools, and chairs. Soot-covered walls, cressets, old burned-out torches. 3 skeletons of frost giants are plainly visible near the center of the cavern. There is glints of gold coming from a spilled sack near the frost giant skeleton.
Ooh, frost giant skeleton.
Does Wade sense any giants right now?
I would have to use a charge and do enemy detection, but 60 feet only.
It's just when we walk into a room that has 3 skeletons, my D&D sense isn't necessarily immediately suspicious. So
yeah.
Can I make an Arcana check, see if there's any magic in this area?
Roll it. I'm assuming still just standing at the doorway. It's not a doorway, but the entrance.
Yeah.
24
on the Arcana check.
Right. You sense no magic in this area.
All right. I move into the room then.
Okay. What would you like to do?
Well, you said there was a glint of gold, right?
I'm assuming you're taking fire elemental with you.
Yeah.
Okay. Burning bush.
Burning bush.
Hey, if nothing else, he's a light source.
Yeah. Sure.
Yep.
Shardak, yeah, what?
What's Shardak doing while Serena goes towards the glint of gold by the frost giant skeletons in the middle of the cavern, taking burning bush with, or what are you doing?
I could do an enemy detection.
Okay. What are you doing, Lone Hunter?
Lone Hunter will be taking his bow out
Right.
and just giving them cover as far as that. So if he sees or hears something, he'll be able to react to it.
As I'm moving closer, can I tell what the glint of gold is?
Yes, it is gold coins. There we go.
Where are they? Are they behind the hill, the first shines?
Yeah, a little bit to the north of them. All right.
All right.
Lone Hunter.
Yes.
I'm sorry, not Lone Hunter. Shardak. You use a card to do enemy detection.
Yeah, I'll use a charge. Do enemy detection.
Give me a second.
And I'll make sure to check out the skeletons, get within 60 feet of them, like that. I'm almost wondering, I don't know.
Yes, there are enemies to the north. Giant ice toads.
Oh. Ice toads to the north.
What's an ice toad?
I don't know.
It's a toad made of ice. Seriously.
Oh.
All right.
Ice toad. Toad of ice.
A totem of ice, huh?
Well, I'm still expecting these giants to come alive on us, but these giant skeletons come alive on us, but I guess we can continue to kill these ice toads.
Let's see here. Well, we can try if that's what you think we need to do.
Well, we came to clear this fortress out, right? So.
Yeah, they're not giants, though.
Just kind of giant size frogs or toads or of the such.
They can leap.
All right. Well, should we take these coins?
You can kind of try, I guess.
All right, I'm gonna go approach the.
I'll cover you in case they're trapped.
Yep, just inspect them, see if I can see if there are any traps.
Do an investigation check.
That is 15.
You do not see any traps, but you do see giant skeletal hand clutches an iron tube.
An iron tube.
Tube. Like a scroll case.
Yeah. I'll take that.
There we go. Here's the second level.
I'll take the tube and
All right, as you reach down to grab the tube, roll initiative.
Yeah, I was expecting something like that to happen eventually.
So
Lone Hunter wouldn't have been surprised anyway, but you all are surprised.
Where are we at in room 3?
Room 4.
Room 4. Okay.
And
Let's
16
see here.
for initiative.
What I do? Oh, come here. Where'd you go? I don't. Room 4. Where's my? Oh, there it is. I'll go ahead and get my little brush, and we're right about here.
Yeah. Skeletons aren't giants; they're undead, aren't they?
You got a 16. I want to roll 2.
I'll take that back out of there. Yeah.
19 and a 13 on the die. I actually rolled decent for initiative this time too.
Let's see.
14 for Shardak.
What for Shardak?
14. 14, 1 4.
Right.
18. 18.
18. Oh my god. Some of them win initiative.
Okay.
Believe that. Wow.
Oh, I do. You can't always roll high. The odds are just against that.
And there's 4 technically of you. So I got 3 of them coming. I want to roll a D4. Oh, roll me an initiative for Burning Bush too.
Oh, okay. He got an 18.
I want to let Lone Hunter go first.
Okay.
Alrighty.
BB. Okay. I want to roll a D4 and roll it down in the initiative order to see which one of you does not get leaked upon. And that would be the first one, Lone Hunter, does not get leaked upon.
Makes sense. He's the furthest back, so.
Yeah. Alright, so coming from the north with giant leaps, large, icy toads that blend in almost perfectly to the icy gray stone. It's stone, but there's ice covered. It's frosted white, but it's not ice, but it's still enough for them to come in. And first will be one leaping at Burning Bush. For an 18 to hit Burning Bush. Do you have the stats for a thingy?
I do, and 18 hits.
And 18 hits, okay. And I'm assuming something bad is going to happen to him too, right?
What?
Something for
I think he'll take some fire damage, Ryan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Target
1d10 fire.
What, did he not do any fucking damage? Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here reading this fucking thing. I was like, does the toad not do any damage when he hits? Alright, Burning Bush will take 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Wait till resistant 2, so he takes half.
Yep.
So he takes 7, rounded up or down.
Always round down.
Okay, he takes 6, and the toad takes 7 fire.
Alright, and Burning Bush is grappled.
He is immune to grappled.
He is not grappled. Alright. The one on you, Serena, one of them comes and leaping down upon you as well. From the north side. That'll be a 10 to hit you.
Wait,
off to the side. Shardak. Also a 10 to hit you as they come leaping around, but they're standing right there in melee. You can feel the cold air coming from their bodies, striking into you. Lone Hunter, what would you like to do?
Lone Hunter will go ahead and release 3 shots.
Okay, which one would you like to do that?
Let's see here.
And you still have your hunter's mark. It hasn't quite been an hour.
Yeah.
Just saying.
For right at this moment, because everything's happening so quick, and the way I had him set on up as for watching, he'll let the 3 arrows go at the closest one. That's
say Shardak.
Okay. Yeah, Shardak's still the most hurt out of the party. So yeah, Lone Hunter will be trying to cover him as much as possible. So he'll let the 3 arrows at that one. How far away is it?
Not far at all.
Okay.
Serena may have been 20 feet away from the group as she was walking forward with the burning bush a little bit to get the gold coins. The others, y'all seem to be hanging back a bit.
Okay. Alrighty. So that will be that's 22 for the first arrow.
That'll hit. I'm assuming. What is the armor class? Like it's not over 22. Sure, God.
And then the second arrow will be, that's a 14.
That will hit as well.
And the third arrow will be a 19.
That will hit as well. You will have your sneak attack on one of those arrows.
All right.
Shardak is within 5.
And no hunter's mark because I didn't push it. And there we go. There. All right. 14 plus that is 16 plus this 16 plus 8 is 24 plus 30 points of damage total to it.
The one on Shardak?
Yeah. With 3 arrows hitting it. And then after
30, you said?
Say what? 30 points.
30
and
points. Okay.
And then after that, as his bonus action, he'll go ahead and he will hide. With a 24 stealth.
Okay.
And that's about all he's going to do right now, because all the excitement of the moment of being as close to being as surprised as possible for Lone Hunter is kind of startled. So he did his thing, but he just didn't think about mentally, with his intelligence being what it is, to move the hunter's mark or where to move the hunter's mark. He's trying to do that, so he'll try to blend on back and make that assessment.
Burning Bush, your turn.
All right. So where are the 2 enemies on us?
Burning Bush takes 9 points of cold damage.
Oh.
Yes. What would you like to do?
Oh, is it for being within range of these guys?
Being near them. The cold air is emanating from their bodies.
Okay. He shall. So are there 2? There's 2 of them right in front of me and Burning Bush, right?
But there's one in front of each of you. One in front of Burning Bush, one in front of you. I'm assuming that you 2 are fairly close together, standing.
Yeah, we were basically next to each other, so obviously not next to each other because I take damage from. Yeah.
Do you get fire damage from standing next to that?
But Actually, no.
Okay.
No.
Yeah,
So
or something. Touch him.
he's gonna move through the guy that he's in combat with, so that he can get into combat with both.
You're breaking up pretty bad.
Both of the.
Is it just me, or is anybody else hearing?
No, he was breaking up pretty good there.
So if that guy can be on fire, then he is.
I don't see why he could not be.
No. What?
Yeah, sure. He's on fire.
Oh, sorry.
He is on fire. Am I breaking up to you?
Not to me.
No. Brainbush is going to take 2 attacks, one at each of them.
Alright.
Oh, I'm gonna mark down those 3 arrows I shot.
In front, he just set on fire. Does that hit?
I can't. I probably, but I didn't hear what it was. Could you reboot for a second? Refresh.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
Your audio is just getting real bad. I mean, they don't have a great armor class. I'm assuming he hit, but still. Alright.
Any better? Any better?
You sound fine just then. Alright.
17 to hit the one that he just set on fire.
Yeah, that'll hit.
He takes 9 points to fire damage.
I have no idea what fucking sound the toad makes.
And then he swings at the other one.
Okay, the one on you.
Yep. He gets a 20 to hit it.
That will hit.
For 13 points of fire damage, and he sets it on fire.
Ah! Anything else for
No, he's happy where he is.
Serena?
All right.
9 points.
Let's do this.
You will take 9 points of cold damage at the start of your turn.
Okay.
And if you would, please give me a concentration check.
I get a 19, so I made my concentration.
Ooh. What would you like to do?
Is my sword still wet?
You've never said that you...
Okay.
You did say sneaking, though? Weren't you at one point in time?
Huh?
I can't recall y'all sneaking since then. Let's just assume it is.
I don't think I have, no. So, yeah. I'm gonna... Serena's going to attack the one that's on her twice with the flame tongue. At 18
that will
for
hit.
the first attack. For 14 points damage. And 16 for the second.
That will hit as well.
For 15 points damage.
Alright, so that was one at each of them?
No, only the one on me.
Okay.
And with bonus action I used already, so I'm gonna move away from it.
Ah! Alright. It is the other three's turn. Since Lone Hunter hit again, I have 3 targets. I have 3 more. One of them is going to leap out and get to. Now, by the way, how far away from it would you like to have moved?
Well, I was moving back towards One Hunter. I have 40 feet movement, so.
Okay.
Well, towards where I saw One Hunter, which.
Fair enough. All right. One will leap out and try to. Another one will leap out and try to attack Burning Bush. That will be an 11. I believe that misses. Correct. 11.
Yep, 11 misses.
All right. Another one will come out at Shardak, and that will be a 10, which I believe misses Shardak. I'm getting rid of that dice. And then the third one will dash.
Yep.
2 leaps, doom, doom, and be in melee with you, Serena.
Okay.
But that will be all he will be able to do because he had to dash to get to the person. All right.
Hang on. Let me mark that cold damage for the one that hit me with cold damage. Cause I forgot about that.
Huh?
I'm just gonna mark the cold damage because I forgot to mark it.
Oh, okay. It was 9 points.
Yep.
All right, Shardak. You will take also 9 points of fucking cold damage at the start of your turn.
Is it always 9, or are you just rolling?
I just fucking rolled 3 9s in a row. Yeah, it's a D10.
Okay. Are both toads still up?
Yes.
I don't know which one to attack, but
Don't you have one on you?
He has 2.
Oh, I do have one on me. That's right. I forgot that he missed me.
Dude, they just both missed.
Then do what? Range and Great Weapon Master, but I'm not gonna bother Reckless. So I'm gonna draw my sword. He's here. Oh, good. I rolled a 19 and a 24 for my attacks. And by the way, I'm using my great axe.
Oh, really?
Yeah. On giant toads.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, that was pretty good. 31
You
and
smashed the freaking
23.
toads.
Oh.
I'm sorry. It wasn't 31 damage?
Yeah, 31 damage.
Okay.
And I was telling you 23 damage for my second attack.
Alright, well, you're going to smash that fucking toad skull in with your first attack. Because he has arrows passing into him.
Can I carry that 23 over to the other one?
Yeah, your second attack, you bring it over to the second one, whack him down. And you took one to the ground, you bonus action rage, though, right?
Yeah.
So no extra thing. Alright. It is their turn again.
So one's dead and I'm on the other one now.
Yeah, and he's about half dead. Alright, it's their turn again. There's going to be 3 of them bite at freaking Burning Bush because why the fuck not, right? Why would they not? No, but they didn't.
Because
only 2 of them get to go this round. Only 2 of them get to go now on Burning Bush. That'll be a 17 and a 24. Huh?
Well, yeah, if they hit, they're going to take fire damage again.
He's going to take some freaking eat you damage, too.
Okay.
Both of them do hit him, I believe. A 17 was a low one. He will take 14
Yeah, his
bludgeoning.
AC is 13. So, how much damage?
14 and 9.
So 23 total?
4, 21, 11 total after you have it.
11 total. Okay.
Yeah. And he would technically be, but he can't be because.
Okay.
And they take fire damage?
Yep. D10 each. Just roll it once or once each?
Your choice.
All right. First one takes 4. Second one takes 2. Was there a third one?
There is. He did not attack you this round because his turn's not yet.
Okay. Well,
right.
4 and 2.
Lone Hunter.
Lone Hunter will
dead because Shardak killed it. That was the first 3.
Okay, and there's not one threatening Shardak right at the moment.
There is another one, but he hasn't turned yet. I broke them up into two sets. So 3 go the first, and then 3 of them go later. Right.
Yeah, but all right. What I'm trying to get at from my mind's eye is that
there's one.
I forgot
there are 3.
Those toads are on fire as well, right? So at the start of the turn, they would take D10 fire damage.
Yeah.
But for the mind's eye type of thing, is that
9.
I saw Shardak dispatch one.
There's still another one on him.
Yeah, and it just hasn't attacked yet, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's the one that Lone Hunter will put his hunter's mark on for the bonus action. And then he will take 2 shots at it. That'd be a 14.
That will hit.
And another 14.
That will hit as well.
As far as that. So that's okay, that. And I get my sneak attack.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, so let's see there. All right, righty tighty. There we'll do these first ones. 6, 7, and 13. Then that's 25. That's 36 points of damage.
And the toad falls to the ground, lump and limp again.
All right. And
2 toads down.
Yeah. And how many more toads left?
There's 1 on Serena and 3 on Burning Bush.
Okay. And how far is Serena and Burning Bush from me?
About 10 feet or so away from you because she moved to roughly where she saw you last.
Yep. Okay.
I mentioned there were rock pillars in the middle of it. So you jumped behind one.
Okay. I'm going to stay right. I'll move myself in a position behind the rock pillar for cover.
Okay.
As my move action.
All right.
And that pretty much eats up all my actions outside of a reaction.
Okay. Burning Bush. At the start of your turn, you take 6 cold damage.
Okay.
I believe he's resistant to cold, right? Just non-magical attacks.
He's not resistant to cold, no.
Right.
He's immune to fire and poison, and he's resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks.
And grappled.
Yeah.
Prone, probably, too.
Yeah. Prone and unconscious.
Huh. But it's not evil to just summon some being from another plane. Perfectly okay. Like, just chilling at a fucking barbecue, dude. Next thing, fucking barbecue, and then all of a sudden he gets magically pulled out of his realm into this other reality that's fucking freezing because it's not 900 degrees as his home is.
He's gonna attack the guy that isn't on fire yet.
Oh, okay.
With his first attack. 23.
And that will hit him.
For 11 points of fire.
Ah.
Okay, and which one's the most injured now?
Number 2.
Okay, he will use his second attack on number 2.
Okay.
16 to hit.
That will hit.
For 9 damage. Fire.
Frog legs twitching. You ever had frog legs before?
No?
They're pretty decent. Because you have some snow frog legs now to munch on because that thing is singed and done. It's done. That'd be Burning Bush. Next up. Anything else Burning Bush would like to do?
No.
No. Serena, at the beginning of your turn, you will take 4 points of cold damage. If you would give me another concentration check, please.
22 at least.
Oh yeah, you're good. What would you like to do, Serena?
I'm gonna be attacking the guy that's on me.
Okie dokie, doggy daddy.
Uh, 13.
That will hit. No! Whoa, wait a second. No, that will miss.
Alright.
My bad. I got used to just thinking it'll hit because our armor class is shite.
Second attack is 20 to hit.
Yeah, that one will hit.
Uh, 16 points of damage.
Ah!
And then bonus action with the rapier. Uh, 19.
That will hit as well.
That's 8 damage.
Anything else for you?
I moved 40 feet away from it.
Next one's turns. There's one toad. I believe he's now on fire. If you'd like to roll that fire damage at the beginning of his turn, that's about to attack. Burning Bush.
6 fire.
6 fire. He will reach out and try to bite Burning Bush for a 23 to hit him.
You take another D10 fire damage because you attacked him.
I know. It is just like they're killing each other. Oh, wow.
He takes 10 fire damage.
And Burning Bush takes 14 bludgeoning.
Halved.
Yeah, I suppose. That would be 7. All right, that would be that guy. And the toad that was on you is gonna not follow you, but standing relatively near you, not hidden. This turn is a Lone Hunter, so he will just leap over and around to where you covered and bite off your head, or at least attempt to, Lone Hunter. With a 19. You will take 11 points of bludgeoning damage, Lone Hunter. And if you would please give me a concentration check on the Hunter's Mark.
Say what?
Concentration check for the Hunter's Mark.
All right, I'm just getting back. I took a shot of insulin.
Oh, my bad. Okay. The ice toad that Serena ran away from 40 feet, since she was standing relatively, within 10, 15 feet by you, and you didn't technically hide, but you're a little cover. Instead of chasing after her, the frog's like, that guy's closer. Loop, loop, and lopped over and bit you in the head for 11 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
So concentration on your hunter.
It drops.
Oh, it does? It's a DC.
Yeah, I rolled a 6.
Oh, okay. And it drops. All right. That would be round 2. Shardak, your go. There are no freaking ice toads, at least alive, around you. What would you like to do?
Can I continue attacking these guys?
There are others that you can attack, yes, but nothing like.
Well, that's what I mean. Like,
yeah. Your choice. You can go help Burning Bush, surrounded by 3, or you can go help Lone Hunter, who's got 1 on them.
I want to go where there's a group.
Burning Bush, it is.
Oh, hold on one moment. Yeah.
Okay, well then away from that. If the burning bush is a bunch, I'll stay away from him.
The toad that attacked me, he stopped his action 5 feet from me?
Yes, he did.
Okay, then Lone Hunter will go ahead and move 15 feet away from him.
Okay.
Using his reaction, the skirmishers ability.
So he comes up and bites you, and you're like, "Fuck this! I'm out of here."
Kinda, but I got that ability. I like trying to use it when I can. Those giants with their reach got me last time.
All right.
Okay.
Sorry, there's only 2 ice toads on Burning Bush, and 1 that attacked Lone Hunter, but he's kind of scooted away from it. So
I'll go after the single first.
All right.
I rolled a 25 to attack.
That will,
19 on the dice.
Yeah.
Oh, maximum 32 points.
Quack! Right in the head. Snatch it, cut it in half.
Well, it could be warm, Trina, because I just took it on. Oh,
yeah. Is it still up?
Oh, no, it is not.
Well, do you what? I'm going to go help out the bush.
That would be your that'd be beyond your move. Now.
Oh, it would be?
Yeah.
Okay, well then I'm done.
Sorry.
All right, I'm done then.
All right. That would be back to the top of the order. The 2 who are still alive. If you'd like to go ahead and actually, there's only 1. Just roll me 1. One of the original group is still alive on Burning Bush. If you'd like to roll that D10 fire damage because he's on fire for me there, Serena.
10.
Damn. They're so hungry. He bites
biting him?
He bites at him and fails.
He takes D10 damage. Wait, no, I think that's only if he hits, actually.
It seems odd if even on a miss.
Okay. A creature, it needs to hit.
Needs to hit? Okay, he failed. That would be its turn. Lone Hunter, your go. Or at least the first ones.
Lone Hunter, there's still the 1 up, right?
There are 2 total up. 1 goes in the first slot. 1 goes in the second slot. Both of them are on Burning Bush.
The closest one to Shardak, Lone Hunter will shoot at.
All right. Believe it or not, they both have the exact same amount of hit points too.
Okay.
Isn't that funny?
Let's see here. That will be a 15.
All right. That will hit.
And that will be a 19 unnatural 20.
That will hit as well, and you will get your sneak attack. For they are in melee with Burning Bush.
And that's 12. Let's see here. 12 plus this is 16 plus 16 plus 6, 22.
He's alive!
And then what Lone Hunter will do on his bonus action is he will hide.
Like, I obviously didn't do a good job last time.
And that's with and it scared him pretty good because he has a stealth of 31. I rolled a 20, so I got the max on my stealth.
So you disappear from space and time.
I don't know about all that, but I'm blending in like this is my natural terrain, I guess.
All right. Burning Bush, the start of your turn. You take 9 cold damage again. Back to the 9. I wonder if this is a purple dice. No, there's a 5. There's a 7. Okay, it doesn't. It's just I did roll a lot of 9s this time. All right, at the start of your turn, you take 9 damage, Burning Bush, from cold. What would you like to do?
It's the elemental's turn, right?
Yes.
There's 2 on me still, right?
Correct.
All right. Which one's more damaged? Which one is the most damaged?
The second tier one.
Okay. I'll attack that one.
All
right. 23.
That will hit it.
14 points of damage.
And it falls to the ground barbecued.
Other attack on the other one?
Yep, sure, go for it.
25.
That will hit as well.
11 points of fire damage.
He's alive. Anything else for the dude?
He's gonna move to where the one attacking me is taking an attack of opportunity.
There is none attacking you. This is the only one left.
Oh, that's the only one?
Yes.
Okay. He'll just stay where he is then.
Okie dokie doggy. Serena, your go.
Gonna move up to the last one and attack him.
Alright, you can make it.
That is 19.
That'll hit.
$17 points of damage.
He's alive! No, he's not. We have yet another fricasseed toad.
So he opened his mouth to bite me again, and my flaming sword goes up through the top of his mouth.
Oh. He croaks. See what I did there?
Yep.
He croaks. Alright, you are out of initiative.
Okay. Now, can I look at that scroll case now?
You may. The scroll case.
You mean I survived that?
You did. You did take a bit of cold damage. They never hit you, though. It was just, start of your turn, you take so much cold. It is a map to this place. And it shows the Grand Entrance Cavern you came in, labeled as the Grand Entrance Cavern. that empty storeroom that you all saw that had just a bunch of broken stuff in it, right?
Yep.
That room is on the map labeled empty, storage place.
I assume it's labeled in giant, right?
No, it is in common.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, no. Area 3 is provisions. And Area 4, the area you are in now, is Great Hall of the Jarl. And then beyond, where you see all that rubble coming from, there is another hallway. And then past that, there are a complex of caves and caverns. Some of them written with barracks. Jarl's private chambers, and a treasure room.
Ooh.
Oh, there's also a room that you have not on here in common, labeled storage place. And you can see that it is east of the Great Hall. And apparently there's some secret passage in the middle of the Great Hall that you'd have to go through to get to the room labeled provisions.
Okay.
And the rest of the complex is behind that wall of rubble. And you can tell at the foot of the wall of rubble where it comes down, there is another one of the 3 frost giant skeletons. It's all the way down in that area. And apparently he's like almost half covered. It is apparent that this frost giant was killed by the cave-in from the rubble.
Okay. I will cry and say, "What Hunter? Did he had again, right?"
Huh?
War Hunter hid, right?
He hid.
Yes.
War Hunter, you there? I found the map. I found the map.
Lone Hunter step out from behind the crag of the lip that he was hiding under the shadow of, and say, "Yeah, I'm right here. What map are you talking about?"
I showed the map and I say, "It looks like there's a secret passage around about here."
You sure this map is accurate and not a trap? Maybe it's cursed.
Well, if it's cursed, I've already got the curse because I unrolled it. So.
Well, but that's what Lone Hunter be saying, and so he's going to keep about arm's distance, a Lone Hunter's arm's distance from Serena at the moment, and kind of look over her shoulder or her head at the map. To
do you want to take the coins, or do you think they're cursed as well?
No, I'm not. I got cursed enough. That big old fat ice leaping lizard wannabe frog thing. He stomped on me and scared the bejesus, startled me. This whole thing, these things come out. They're invisible. They just come out of nowhere.
Curse.
But that's what Lone Hunter's doing. He is looking at the map. He won't touch it at the moment.
There's no harm in checking out if the secret passage is there. If it isn't, then no harm done, right?
No, Lone Hunter would agree with you that there would be no harm done. It would help us validate whether or not the information on this map may be true and honest.
Yeah. So we head back, or is the passageway in here? Is it, or do we need to head back somewhere to check it out?
The passageway for the room marked provisions was a secret door on the east side of the great entry hall.
Okay, we head back there then and see if we can find the secret door.
Give me a perception check or investigation check, your all's choice.
Could I have advantage since I've got the map?
If anybody would like to help you, you may have advantage.
I'll help Lone Hunter then, because he's better at perception.
All right, Lone Hunter.
Lone Hunter will, I guess, go ahead, and I'd rather use my passive perception, but
You have advantage. It's cool.
I know. All right. Well, that's just as good as my passive perception. Yeah, 21.
You will find that along the wall, the wall is actually a section of it is actually a boulder. It just blends in really well. Some of the frost around the edges keeps it from appearing like it's separate, but your keen eyes can tell that it's a boulder and not just part of the wall that you could probably roll away.
Okay. Lone Hunter will say, right over here, they got this ice ball that's kind of sealed into this. Let's see if we can move it. I know what will do it. Let me grab Shatter Spike. And Lone Hunter, without thinking, is going to reach back for Shatter Spike, and then he'll say, it's not there. Oh, yes. He'll face palm his head.
Shatter Spike's in hell.
That's right. So
it's all right.
It's
all right, Lone Hunter. We'll go back to hell and get it. We'll go to hell and get it later.
Lone Hunter and Giant will say, the hell you say. And he'll say, come on, help me push this boulder away.
I look at my strength 8 muscles.
But that's all right. You can work as a chuck. We get it moving, and then it won't slide back on us. We'll stuck you under it. But Lone Hunter try pushing it. Lone Hunter knows Shardak is not exactly prime material for a lot right now.
He is on a scale of 1 to 113. I could look worse.
Yeah, he could look dead. He's what, down to 3 hit points?
He was, but then didn't he take a healing potion or something? Because he took.
I did cast the 2nd level Cure Wounds on him, but I thought with the damage from the toad's cold air that brought him back down close to that.
Yeah, he'd be close. He's close.
And that's why I kind of role playing it that direction.
Yeah, he don't look good.
But Lone Hunter will first go ahead and try to see if he can move this boulder.
Now you may have advantage if somebody helps you.
And that's athletics, right?
Yeah.
That you want on that. So that my modifier for athletics is 5. So that's all of a 13.
Does not budge.
Hey guys, even if you're weak, we're going to need to push together on this. I can't move it by myself.
Me and Burning Bush both pitch in to help.
What's Burning Bush's strength?
10.
I was just curious. What is Burning Bush?
Yeah, Ryan just said it's 10. I know that fire elementals are all dex based.
Yeah, they're dex based.
Earth elementals are strength based.
On that second go with them assisting,
yeah,
I get a 22.
All right, you roll that out of the way. It was the fire elemental trying to help out, kind of melted the ice that was keeping it chunked in place.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And then after getting that push there, Lone Hunter's going to look back at Shardak and say, wow. And he'll, let me double check. I need to check my, how many second level spells.
18, an arrow has a 14 strength, and an earth element has a 20 strength. fires are the weakest.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I'll do. I'll cast the another.
They're not supposed to be strong. They're supposed to set everything on fire.
I'm going to cast another Cure Wounds at 2nd level on Shardak. And that will be, let's see here. So that's 11 plus. So that's 17 points. Back, and that's another 2nd level slot down the tubes. I will not give up my last 2nd level slot for cure spell. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
That's just because I need it for my oh shit move.
Rope trick. Yeah.
Yep.
I also have a rope trick, so if we need that, I can do it.
You have a fire elemental going through an icy cave that whenever it touches water, it takes 1 point of cold damage.
I mean, I'd argue that ice isn't the same as water, but this is
No, it's not. But when the fire elemental walks over it and it melts the fucking ice.
Well, I assume it's permafrost. Permafrost doesn't melt as easily as ice. I mean, I assume it has to be substantial water as well. Like, it's not like little droplets walking through it, right?
No, it's at the moment, now that you've entered the 2nd layer, you're pretty much going through stone with just ice chunks and frost.
Yeah.
But the upper level was pretty much just ice.
Yeah.
Ice ceilings, ice walls, ice floors. You know, every once in a while you'd see
All
some
right.
stone. Pretty much
So,
just ice.
What's in this room, Michael?
All right. It is large. It is quite large. It is as large as the map shows. It is odd shaped. Pear. Let's go with pear shaped. It's got a few offshoots on it. It's got some high ledges. It is quite large. Is 1 square 10 feet here? 1 square equals 10 feet. This map is much smaller than the other one, though, because the squares are huge comparatively. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is 60 feet at its widest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 90 feet at its. Let's call it bean shaped. How about that?
Well,
Like a
are there
bean?
any enemies in here?
None that you see at. None that you see.
All right.
Let me give you
Where up on the map.
Over the rest of the complex wakes up.
Up on the map where I marked the yellow is
Great pile of treasure.
That's where you're talking about, right?
Huh?
Up on the map that I'm sharing.
Room 2.
Room 2.
Room 2.
Maybe I hit the wrong room. No, I hit the wrong room. Room 2. Okay. Room 2 is the big entry hall we came in, right?
No, room 1 is the big entry hall.
Oh, room 2 is over on this side. I'm on the wrong side. I was on the west side, so we're okay. I'll put us right over here. Mark that bigger that way. And can I? Let's see here. Can I get rid of that other one? Yeah.
It is there's on the far east side. It is a vaulted cavern. The ceiling is quite high. Quite high. Let's go 50, 60 feet high.
Okay.
There's a big pile of valuable gems on the far east side, and various sundry other things. A huge pile of treasure underneath a ledge on the far eastern side.
I do not pick up the gems.
And it's on the far eastern side. Bunches, piles of coins, bunches of coins. Thousands upon thousands of coins. Silver boxes.
How's my spider sense feeling? Do I feel comfortable or uncomfortable in here?
Probably feel uncomfortable. Several statues, bunches of statues. Bunches of gems.
Lone Hunter will tell the rest of the party, be careful. It's not what it seems.
Shield.
What?
Several suits of armor.
Are any of them white?
Urns. Mini urns. 61 bottles and flasks.
Holy shoot. Good googly moogly.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff piled up on the far eastern side of the cavern.
The far, all right, let's see here. Let me mark
underneath
that.
the ledge.
All right, so we'll make that kind of red because I think it means we'll be dead. Far eastern, you're talking about what, over right about here? That didn't go well. It's supposed to be that. No, that still didn't work. What? You little peckerwood. Oh, well, that's because it's still in erase mode for some reason. Oh, okay. I'll have to select brush. Okay, I'll do that. All right. Right. All right. Right here where I got it red. Is that where you're talking?
Yeah. No, a little farther south.
South?
No, never mind. That's right. That's where the ledge is. You're right.
Okay.
You're right to begin with.
All right. We're good to go on that. Let me get.
All right. Let's see what's in this room then.
So what would you like to
do? Lone Hunter is still cautioning them to be careful. It's not what it all seems to be. And let's stop sharing that for right now. We can bring that back up later if needed.
I sent Burning Bush to go and look at the treasure.
Lone Hunter would suggest, is that the wisest? He's pretty hot. He might melt some of that stuff and make it.
Some of that stuff. He might.
Maybe.
I think we'll be okay if we were just cautious, take our time going on in, looking around, being alert as we possibly can and as quiet as we can, and look for traps. Who's good at finding traps?
My wisdom is -1, but I am proficient in perception, so.
Yeah, but how about investigation?
Yeah, I can do investigation.
because that's what you use to find the traps and disarm them generally.
Hey,
What?
we are to about end time or raised or whatever later.
Yeah. Damn.
All right, sure.
You know, why not, right? It seems reasonable. Like that's what happened to you, right? And like I said, we will have you raised or resurrected when you return from your holiday work schedule.
Yep.
All right. As a burning bush is nearing that area,
You mean
you decided
reincarnated?
it's a bad idea to have him check the pile, as it were. And so you like stop, hold, and you come up, and as you reach down to start scumping through the pile, you look up at the ledge as you hear some scratching noises, and as you look up, you see two white reptilian, large creatures, white dragons, look
Two of
down
them?
upon, and they both breathe upon you, and you are icicled as well as Burning Bush, so we don't have to worry about Burning Bush going berserk and killing everybody.
It's fine. As soon as I get frozen, I've lost concentration, but I guess he could still go berserk, but still.
Yeah, well, I was like, no, screw that. We want him to be standing next to you, and you take dual dragon breaths, a blast of cold.
Yeah.
And you are both.
Well, I'm as long as it does over 40 damage, I think that's how many hit points I have.
Each they do an average of that each.
Damn.
Yeah,
Lone Hunter, you will hear Lone Hunter yell that.
I have
Damn!
37 hit points.
Yeah, they both.
The fire elemental has 72 though, so he might survive it. Huh? What? Sorry.
Together they do better.
Yeah. All right. Well.
Lone Hunter will say,
the fire elemental phase back to the elemental point of fire anyway. Then.
Yeah. I didn't want to take, two freaking dragons is enough without throwing in a berserk fire elemental to the mix,
Lone Hunter holler at Sherlock, run this way! They just made a flesh popsicle out of that little earless elf. Let's run!
Sherlock? I think he's got family around.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, eventually I'm gonna thaw out because my flame tongue is still on. So.
Okay, sorry, I was totally distracted. What?
Run, Shardak, run! We gotta get out of here.
Dead.
How did Serena die?
Our little earless.
Two white dragons breath weapon at the same time.
Two white dragon breath weapons at the same time.
Just got turned into a flesh popsicle.
Are we all dead? What happened? What?
No, I'm telling you to run. Follow me.
Okay.
If you don't, you're gonna be. You may be the second flesh popsicle.
Oh, I will.
A mated pair of white dragons just both breathed on Serena and Burning Bush, and they are now no more.
Okay, and that's what was in the crevice, right?
Yes.
Yeah, kind of figured. So seemed like a white dragon lair to me. Too much like the black dragon one. Yeah, doesn't surprise me at all. Oh yeah, I totally run. I'm running.
How many hit points you got?
3.
Well, you have.
Oh wait, that's right. Lone Hunter did a spell of how much?
Yeah.
Was that?
You got 17 from that, so you should have a total
20.
of 20.
I'm at an even 20.
All right, and with that, we'll call it for the day as you head right back out and immediately close the fucking rock thing again.
Hell yeah. I don't
Oh,
even
yeah.
know if I'm trying to close it.
Just fucking keep running. I'll let you know.
Hey, yeah, that's a horrific picture. Two white dragons breathing down upon a fire elemental, and this female crazy woman that he thought was earless but isn't, and turn them into ice popsicles like that. You know what? Lone Hunter, he's not the smartest cookie in the box, but he's at least average intelligence. He knows some days it's better to run so you can live to come back the next day to collect the remains.
So you're gonna go back for me then, right?
Eventually.
Considering he carried Stacy's remains throughout the White Plume Mountain.
Yeah.
I have very little doubt that your remains will be brought back to the surface, and you can be raised again. This will happen. Because this was just if you're going to be missing for a while because of a job, might as well.
Hey, okay. If we went red corn, I might have left my I lock in my hair with Rashik so he could raise me if this happened.
Oh yeah, you'll get to reincarnate.
I like how he's saying that.
I would rather have my equipment though, if you can get it.
Oh yeah, one big ice block. They can haul it out, or they can remember where you are, and I could come back for you at some point. But
yeah.
Well, out of game, we know we're coming back this way. We got to.
Yeah, well, no doubt we got to.
And yeah, Lone Hunter will try to devise some mode, but this all happened so quick with such startling motion. Lone Hunter couldn't even take his rope out, think about taking his rope out. They already has the loop to throw over and haul and slide him away. So
yeah,
this is like, oh shit, hell just broke loose on the cold side.
They're just white dragons. They're fine.
They just froze him stiff as a stick in that burning elemental, the ever flaming, talking, flaming bush.
They put his fire out.
Yeah, which is impressive.
Yeah.
So I think from Lone Hunter's character perception, it's like, nah, I'm thinking so quick, and the loss of some of the presence, even though he has a good wisdom, it's wiser to get the hell out of Dodge and think this through.
It is. All right. And with that, we will call it a day. Say goodbye, YouTube.
Goodbye, YouTube. And
goodbye, YouTube.
And goodbye to our
two
watchers, and appreciate it.
And not goodbye, but see you later to Ryan.
Oh, yes.
Ryan will return. Serena.
The flesh popsicle.
And let's also hope that Steven, yep.
will be sent back from hell.
Yes.